Welcome. I've done it. I've created Magic the Gathering on UGT. They said it couldn't be done, but damn it, my willpower was too much.
You dragged the old bastards in too.
I got the cronies in.
Can you tell that
It's okay, I have a turn reference, so I'll remember what I'm doing. I'm keeping it right here.
Pretend like you need it.
I definitely do.
No, you don't.
the turn reference?
Oh, we all good? We're good.
Sully less blind.
Oh, we're adjusting lights. So this is...
Where's the upkeep phase? I don't see it on here anymore.
It should be right at the top on that one.
Just says begin, untap, and draw.
Nick, honey,
That's
they don't
the
call
event.
it upkeep anymore. You're doing old people stuff.
Everyone calls it upkeep. Wizard just being weird.
Okay,
I didn't know that upkeep
I'll just get my
existed until, like,
Metamucil
probably my
and
5th
eat
game.
it.
I just knew I drew at the beginning of my turn.
No, it was untap, upkeep, draw.
draw.
I learned that. I learned a little mnemonic to remember that.
And that is very important to know with some cards, because there's like an instant that's free. But if you don't pay 5 at your upkeep, you lose the game.
I feel like this is a great time to advertise to people in the chat who probably know way more about Magic than I do, that I have only been playing for like a year. Is this fine?
Yeah.
Has it even been that?
Maybe.
You've been playing for less time than I stopped playing. So
The only person that you should hassle and should be an authority is Corey.
Yeah.
This one.
I love Magic the Gathering. I love it so much. Yeah, so...
I mean, I can't make fun of it. I played Warhammer, so like...
I mean, you're still
little baby.
I'm still
You're
playing
still playing
Warhammer.
What are you talking about?
I love that when we announced this, like the 5th react to that was, when are you doing a Warhammer show?
I'll do it.
I was like,
Screw it, I'll
relax.
do it. I'll figure something out.
If I can do it, you can do it, dude.
We can fit a Warhammer table in the studio. We can make this work.
We got an overhead camera working now.
We can, absolutely.
All right, guys, let's go around and say what our decks are.
Okay. You start. You.
Okay, so I am playing the Magic the Gathering Commander Galadriel Elven Queen deck, the Lord of the Rings deck, with like 4 or 5 different cards, but it's mostly just the precon.
Yep.
So I've got the Warhammer 40k Necron deck because I'm a 40k guy, I guess. Necrons, some of them have kind of those raspy voices, but I have decided that Szarekh the Silent King, who is my commander, he's silent for a reason. Because his voice sounds like this, so when he gives orders, this will be his voice.
Sweet mother of God.
Yeah, you can't stop me.
Was that the voice you did in Sentimo?
Was it?
For the
No, way more screaming on that
Okay.
one. No. If I ever played the Necrovirus in Twilight Imperium, that's the voice I use, so I've carried it forward.
I'm playing the Wise Mothman from the Fallout set. I didn't play Fallout 76, but I really like this card in this deck, so I got it. So
I like this card, it's cool.
it does cool things, and Mothman I love. So I'm like, oh, he's wise now. Let's do it.
I'm playing Urza Chief Artificer. This is when we said we were doing like precons, I took it as I've only ever played this deck once outside of this setting. This guy normally is found beating up his brother, but his brother's not here today, but he's still peeved, so...
He does
He's
a cool little
gonna
flip.
really- and he
I love
does
the backgrounds.
flips.
I love like the lore. That was really good. It seems like Magic has gotten a lot more like Smash Up. It's just like we have all of these different things that are.
Yeah,
like,
that's a thing a lot of people complain about.
Okay,
that's
alright.
a common complaint now. Is like, is the next set to come out? I think it's Modern Horizons 3, but no. So it's Modern Horizons 3. I think is next,
I only
and then
care
it's
about the
Assassin's
Bloom
Creed.
Girl.
Oh my
Of
God.
course it's
There's an
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's
Of
Creed
course
one.
it's Assassin's
You can
Creed.
play Leonardo da Vinci in Magic the
If
Gathering.
Leonardo da Vinci comes at me with like 6
I
counters, I fucking fold. I'm sorry. I didn't get to say the F
with
word.
his circle tanks. His circle tanks are coming to get you.
Oh my god.
The best item in that though is they have the hay bale as an artifact that you can pay 1 to tap it and you phase a creature out. So it
That
is
is funny.
thematically, I love that.
If ever
great.
phasing
That's really
phasing
funny.
came back to Magic, I'm glad it was with the
my
freaking
God.
hay bale from
It's
Assassin's
so good.
All right, so how do we decide who goes first on this stupid
So
app?
dice.
we have dice. I was just gonna do a roll for this one.
Oh.
Sounds
So
good. I got 6.
6. I got a 7.
Hey,
Oh,
that's
get an
one
8,
more.
get an 8, get an
Eat
8. Sully, get an 8, Sully.
11.
Oh,
11.
Sully's coming at it
Sully.
hot. Yeah, 4.
4.
Sully's
4.
going first.
Alrighty, fair enough. And we just go clockwise, right?
Yep.
All right.
You don't draw first. Don't you not draw?
You draw on your in Commander. You draw on your
Oh,
first turn.
really?
Oh my gosh.
Fancy.
Man, we're
Yeah.
old school.
Right,
I was gonna say, if that is the case, then I've played many a game wrong.
No, Commander, you draw your first turn.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be so. Just be prepared. Be ready to go. Like, oh no, Nick, that doesn't work that way.
We
It's
play
so fine.
traditional
We don't do
magic.
that. We don't do that here.
Yeah, Commander's a different household. Okay,
Just
you can use almost any card in this
do this.
in this
I
set.
play a swamp,
A swamp.
and I pass turn.
All right, I'm gonna play Woodland
One
Stream.
turn.
It enters the game tapped, but it lets me add either a forest or an island when it
Ooh,
finally
nice.
untaps.
Very
And
nice.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Yeah, don't
'cause I
forget that
said
part.
so.
All right. For me, draw a card. That was a pass, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You have a this is bothering me. You've like a tiny hair that's been sticking out
I own
the
a
entire time.
I own a cat, you see, and so
I get it, but it was just like right there the whole time.
Desiri
Corey.
kitten.
It's waving. Your deck is waving at me.
So
Ew.
I have a Tomb Fortress comes into play tapped. I can use it to add a swamp, and it has a really expensive effect. That's not going to matter for a really long time.
All right. I'll go. I'm gonna play an Evolving Wilds, tap and sack it, and I'm gonna search for an island.
Oh, look at you, all
He's, like,
fancy.
doing
He's
things on
doing
his
things
turn.
on his
Yes.
first turn. What is this?
Evolving
I'm looking for
Wilds,
a I'm
old
looking for
school.
a basic
Guys,
land
get
card.
him!
So I'm looking for an island.
We can't trust him. He
It's
clearly
so
cannot be
scary over
trusted.
there.
Oh no, a basic land that's tapped. That is my turn.
Stop calling yourself basic.
Thank you.
Whoa.
I needed that.
Hold on. Everybody talk
No.
amongst yourselves. This has so many words on it.
That's the other form. That's
It's
also
okay.
why.
All you're gonna do is
One
drop a
time.
land. You're just gonna drop a land.
Now-
So
Well, no, hold on, okay?
This is why I also was like, we should play Commander because there's 3 other people who can talk to chat.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
While
oh no,
one
there's a
person has
lot
to
of
read.
glare on the cards.
Oh, is there?
Oh, if they're sleeved.
Oh
Uh-oh.
yeah.
All right. Well, you know what?
You know what?
Nothing
Today's
for
an
it.
experiment.
Nothing for it.
I guess we're taking.
taking
our-
them
There
out.
are some sleeves that are better for it. But
I thought these were
think-
matte, but I guess they're not matte enough.
Well, I think our issue is because we have the overhead lights.
All right.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna play an island, and I'm going to tap both. I'm tapped now.
She's tapped out.
She's
she
tapped, she
she
said
did
it
the
first.
show. Oh my god.
She said the thing.
Oh my god, you're
play
tapping.
Copyrighted.
Thanos, Solemn Survivor. Should I
That-
go ahead and read
those
it?
are words.
Yeah, read it.
I have no idea what
is
it
he gonna
does.
I
give
don't
up?
either.
Well, guess what, dude? I have a vague understanding. I just got to know him. In fact, I just met him a couple of seconds ago. He's a legendary creature, human artificer. 2 colorless and tap. Create a token that's a copy of up to 1 target artifact token you control. Then mill 2 cards. Or pay 1 colorless, a white, blue, and black tap. Sacrifice 2 artifact tokens. Exile an artifact or creature card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of the exiled card, except it's an artifact. In addition to its other types, activate only as a
I'm just
sorcerer.
gonna ask to read that at some point. in the
Yeah, I'm
future.
gonna,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna
that's
really
why I was
trust
like,
you.
you guys need to talk for a second.
Whatever you're about to do with it, I'm gonna trust you.
Yeah.
Well, I can't do anything yet because he requires little taxes for me to do anything more. But I'm glad that he's here. I passed turn.
Okay. I'm gonna play a command tower.
Did you draw a card?
Going to. I'm getting
I'm
there.
gonna draw
Just-
a card. They're having to de-skin.
I'm having
out
to
here.
sleeve as I go. So I was
T-skin.
playing before I drew. And I'll untap Woodland Stream. Command Tower lets me add a mana of any color in my commander's identity, so blue or green. And then I will drop Woe's Pathfinder. She's a 1/1 elf that lets me tap to add a mana of any color, and if I play an obscene amount of mana, I get to give someone else 3/3 and trample.
Ooh, that's very
Nice.
nice. A mana door.
Done?
Pass.
Okay, untap, draw. I will play a swamp,
Wow.
and I think
Swamp.
I'm gonna be done.
Tap up, keep draw.
He said the thing.
I said it.
That doesn't exist anymore.
It still does.
Does it?
I promise it does. My command tower, which is the Space Needle of Seattle, and I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm going to play Rampant Growth. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it on the battlefield tapped. and
My
then
God.
Shuffle.
It's doing the mana acceleration thing.
I'm ramping. And I'm going to search for a. I'm gonna search for a forest, and I'm gonna pass turn.
Look at you with your 3-card deck over there.
Yeah, the most decks I play are 3 colors. I like it because it gives you kind of the most option to do things.
I don't like it because it's more than 2 colors, and I can't handle that.
It
The curve
is a
gets
little
curvy.
overwhelming. Yeah, there's a curve to it. But I like the options. Oh, check this out.
An ancient den.
You can tell I didn't change this deck because there's a Temple of the False Gods in it still.
Oh, what? Do you have a problem with that card?
Yeah, it's
You
sneaky.
shouldn't, because you certainly didn't a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
Is
I
link in the
sense
chat?
Lore.
There's
lore.
Okay, hold on. Now wait, did you hear about this?
No.
Because we were doing the Corey trivia game. It was the Newlywed game, but we were all playing to prove who knew Corey the best because we had some players that had to miss for secrets. This is what we did instead.
Yeah.
I see.
And one of the questions was, what is Corey's least favorite Magic the Gathering card? The answer, regardless of what he will tell you, is Temple of the False Gods. Why? Because when I turned my sheet over, he literally couldn't help himself but start an argument about it because he does hate it the most.
And I forgot, so I said Winter Orb.
I lost that game by 1 point. 1 point that I would have had if he could remember the card that he had gone on to me about for hours before.
You could have just said any blue card and that would have been true.
I was so mad.
Temple of the False God is just a bad land, and I forgot it existed. It's so bad that I forget it exists.
No. You can't hate it if you forget it exists.
Well,
There's
it's
a
like-
difference, and then there's.
I like forced it out of my mind because I hate it. I don't want to live in the world with it, you know.
Every time he gets a new deck, he goes, ugh, and he cuts it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean,
Ooh, what's that?
Armix, Filigree
Oh.
Thrasher.
He's cool looking.
He's dope.
Legendary artifact creature. He's a golem.
Like he does.
Whenever Armix attacks, you may discard a card. When you do, target creature defending player controls gets a -X until end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts you control plus the number of artifact cards in your graveyard.
Got it.
If he had a lover, he could be his partner.
Oh,
I
he does have a lover
I have
somewhere.
seen 3 cards in your deck, and I already feel like I need a spreadsheet to keep track of how
Yeah,
it
I
behaves.
don't-
Dude, welcome
I'm-
back. Welcome back to Magic.
I mean, I could just like.
You could attack someone if you want.
You can if you want to.
Not
Do you want to
really.
make an enemy this quickly, or do you want to
No.
roll a die and try to
No,
have that
no.
dissummon it? I don't know.
Don't talk to me like that. I mean, I don't really have anything else to do other than just like look somebody. But I hate.
Who do you want to get first blood on the show?
Stop saying that. Never mind. Maybe I don't want to.
Would you like to try to get some plausible deniability for your attack? What does it mean? It means you roll a die, randomly determine who you swing
Or
at.
go with me. This is going to take a really long time if we do this.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, you done?
I'm done. I'm not gonna swing.
Okay.
I'm going to
I
draw.
could only deal 1 damage right now, as it is.
Is it worth it to break the Pax Magica for a single point of damage?
All right, we're playing Legolas Master Archer.
Ooh.
Woo.
He do the reach.
He
and,
do.
And whenever you cast a spell that targets him, he gets a +1/+1 counter. And whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature I don't control, he deals damage equal to his power to up to 1 target creature.
So you being you, not you being us.
Correct.
Okay.
Got it.
And then, yeah, I will just sit tight.
All right.
Draw a card.
I'm ramping.
She's ramping.
Ramping.
She's ramping.
I'm here.
Yep, there it is.
I
So play another swamp down, and I'm just gonna sit here and be nice and unobtrusive, and you ain't have to worry about me because I'm
Alright.
just gonna be nice and calm, and I'm gonna unsleeve the top card of my deck, whatever it might be.
Did you draw a card or no?
I totally did.
Okay. Jen, did you also draw a card?
Mhm.
Okay. Just making
It
sure.
was a land.
Okay. Okay.
Dad's looking out for
Write
us.
that
Until-
down. There's intel.
Tap up
That's
your draw.
free.
I will play my Schwamp, and I will tap all 4, and I will get Wise Mothman out.
I hate him.
Was Mothman.
3/3 flying. Whenever the Wise Mothman enters the battlefield or attacks, each player gets a rad counter. I will distribute these. One
I
for
don't
you.
like. I don't like playing
One for
against
you.
this guy.
One for
I
you.
hate
one
little
for
decks.
me.
Particularly on decks where
Whenever-
I haven't played all the cards before.
Whenever one or more non-land cards are milled, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to X target creatures, where X is the number of non-land cards milled this way. Oh, I've lost my hand. There it is. So, and then radiation is at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, so your first main phase. If you have any rad counters, mill that many cards. For each non-land card milled this way, you lose 1 life and a rad counter. So
Got
it's
it.
either it's kind of
draw
like
first.
eventual damage.
Okay.
Yes, you
and
draw first.
So this dude is whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, and when 1 or more non-land cards are milled, On each up to X target creature, where X is the number of non-land cards. Okay, so your whole
He
army
gets
is
out
going
of
to get
hand
pumped.
so fast.
I can either
if
pump
we
my armies
all
or like
got
one
rid
dude.
of our radiation in one round, he would already have a 3/3.
It is a 3/3.
I know he would have an additional, like a 3/3
He would have
counter.
3.
Oh,
yeah,
because
3/1.
mill,
Yeah.
mill,
Mhm,
right.
mhm.
So it turns to a 6/6 by like your next turn.
Yes.
Possibly.
I don't
Yes,
understand possibly.
yes.
How
Well,
not?
if you mill a land, then it doesn't count.
I see.
Then I don't-
And
it doesn't count.
granted, a third of our decks are lands.
Yes. I
He's
passed.
gonna lowball you on how much this guy sucks. Okay.
I passed turn.
We didn't pay attention to him for a little bit when he played this before, and we turned back around and it was a 12-12.
We have creature burn, right? Y'all have creature burn in that deck, hopefully. All right,
I couldn't
I
tell
have
ya.
some. It's in here somewhere.
Sounds like I'm cruising.
Okay, so I draw first, and then I'm gonna do.
Yeah. It's on your main phase.
Okay,
So your upkeep phase is done. Then you mill.
so it's now.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's
that's
it's
a
after you
creature.
draw.
It's a creature. All right.
Yeah.
So you also take 1 damage.
cool.
I've drawn the first blood through radiation.
Get him.
Sounds legit to
And
me.
then she
wonder
loses
what
the
it
rad
was.
counter, right?
She loses the rad counter, but you want to hold on to that because I'll be giving those out.
No, I don't.
Great,
I
now you're
don't
gonna
want
give me
it.
cancer.
Technically,
I got
I'm
rid of
killing
it.
the cancer.
I don't want it no more. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. Well, now I kind of liked that. That was cool.
It's a
what I
creepy
just had
looking
to get
thing.
rid of.
Can I see it?
Yeah, Hexavis. I wonder what he would have done.
Hexavis, like the smog monster
They're from Fern Gully.
I ain't never
Did
seen.
you guys rehearse that?
No.
No,
that was
I-
beautiful. That was beautiful to watch.
Anyone who grew up when
Like
we
the
did would
smog
know
monster
exactly what that name
Fern
means,
Gully?
and that's what it
I
is.
mean,
Look, I
Played-
love Don Bluth. I just haven't seen
Played by
Fergal.
Tim Curry.
Oh.
Hit me one time.
Oh,
Hit me
I've seen the
twice.
scene where he's like pulling himself out. It's
Ooh.
super cool looking.
That's rather nice.
It's different world we grew up in.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to get, aroused through pollution should watch Fern Gully.
Well, Tim Curry can make anything.
Tim Curry could
Temple
make
of Deceit.
pollution
I'm going to
hot.
scry one when it enters the battlefield. No.
No.
I don't like you.
I don't
No.
want it. Not very exciting.
I'm here to elf you
Oh.
in the pants.
Elfus. God dang it.
I do have a mill deck that is focused on trying to mill someone out, but it is very difficult in
It's
Commander and also gets targeted very fast, understandably.
Okay.
All right, Sully, here's the game we're playing. We have to get that off the board.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
game we're playing.
This thing?
Yeah, that thing
Okay.
needs to die.
Okay. Do you want to be friends if I get it off the
Yeah,
board?
I will absolutely.
I will be your friend if you get off. You will make so many
Excellent.
friends.
Okay then.
I think this becomes
Man.
kick Corey.
I give a little bit of radiation.
It's the literal meme of like you two kicking him, I'm sipping tea, and then I jump in and start kicking also. It's like
I'm the villain of the week in JoJo.
exactly
That's who I
what's
am.
happening right now.
Okay.
Even on my own show, I get targeted immediately.
Well, you put out the Moth Kicker 3000.
He's a bug. He's wise. That's all
Alright.
he's got.
If he was
I got
wise, he
nothing.
would have stayed home.
That's fine.
If he was wise, he would have stayed on.
Damn, Nick. Son.
Oh my god.
Wrong neighborhood, bug boy.
Oh.
Runs into some ancient elves and some whatever the
Man,
heck
I'm,
that is.
I'm so close to I could get it out of the way, but I can just like, listen, this is all I can do.
I
That's
sure
fine.
hope it doesn't rely on his toughness being a certain number because it's just going to get bigger as time goes on.
Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. That's both of these guys. Addendum. If you cast the spell during your main phase, which I have, put a 1/1 counter on each of those creatures and they gain vigilance until end of turn.
They don't have
Where
to tap
are
to
our
attack.
creatures?
I
Here
have
you go. I
Dicey.
have some.
Two keys. Oh.
I
Dice
have
it
little +1/+1. They even say it.
They even
It
say
says it right there.
Boom.
We
All
have
right.
many options.
All right. You guys aren't all hurt.
Not
No,
to
This is
absolutely
vigilance
not.
anyways, even if you did. Okay, anyways, I'm going for you. Now, whenever Armix attacks, I may discard a card, which when I find my hand, I'm gonna do. It's going to be this. I don't want it. And I have so many. And when I do target creature, defending player, actually this is going to work. Target creature defending player controls gets a -X until end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts you control plus the number of artifact cards in your graveyard, which, now that I've put this in my graveyard, is 1, 2, 3, 4.
So he gets a
So
-4,
he's dead.
-4 counter, so he just dies immediately.
And I win the love
Good
of the people!
Thank you. Thank you, murderer of the Mothman.
All right, how much am I taking?
I don't know. I didn't get that. I was just doing the math for that part. It looks like you're taking...
She had her priorities right.
3, 4.
I
There we
was
go.
told that I would win a lot and order if I did.
Sully, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
This is about you guys. This is
I understand.
All right, and that I believe is going to be my turn. These guys
See,
have vigilance, so they don't tap.
The key about Commander is it's really a game about politics. That's really what it is.
I just put a bug out.
The love of the people.
And he got squashed.
You put the scariest bug in the world out.
Yeah,
He made
man.
me discard this weird worm.
All right, I think it's time for G-Dog to come out to play.
Did you resolve your radiation counter?
Oh yeah,
you got a mill.
then this would actually go into the pile because
All
this is
right.
what I
you
drew.
draw first, and then
This
you
is
mill
what
it.
I drew.
Then it's in your
It's
hand.
still in your hand.
It's
so
still
that's
in my
good.
hand?
It's on your
Oh, yeah.
main phase. You
She
mill. So you can put the island's still out. That's all good. But you have to mill the first card off your deck now.
Okay, cool.
So that's in your graveyard.
All right. Is it a creature?
Yes.
Then you take 1 damage and you lose the radiation.
Cool. Goodbye. That's rad.
Yeah, it is.
That's right.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah, just you want to hold on to that.
I don't want it. All right, but it's okay. Galadriel's coming out. The Elf Queen.
Very nice.
All right, and yeah. And yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, I should have paid attention to that. Well, that sucks to be me. I missed it. All right.
You do suck.
Damn.
Draw,
Mill.
mill.
Keep the
I keep
radiation.
the radiation, but I don't lose life, I guess.
Right.
Taking it out of the sleeves.
I guess Galadriel needs to come out of her shell.
Man, you're a mill deck. We could have worked together. Instead, you were cheering on to kill me. You and I have a good thing
we
going
could
on
have
here.
been friends.
We only
But
got
you're the one that
one
was like,
thing.
you gotta kill it.
There
Oh,
was
no.
one obvious thing
I
to
have
do
a
at the
simple
table.
little 12-12. Why are you afraid of me? We are friends. Oh my god.
It's okay. We're gonna kill Nick's stuff too.
That's what he wants. He wants it in the graveyard.
All right, so I'm going to tap for 4 and put out a Crypto Thrall.
That's
it is
awful.
a 3/3 artifact creature. Other artifact creatures I control have X-proof.
Is it gonna flirt
Oh.
with me?
So they're
That
bodyguards.
sucks.
Well,
Yeah.
you just have to blow this up first.
Yeah, well, okay, use 2 removal spells to get rid of one thing I want.
You saying you don't want to get rid of this?
I do, but I'm saying if I want to target your commander, I have to
So
handle that
really,
first.
this sounds like this is a problem that's
What
inside
is
your
it?
own mind,
It's-
Corey.
it all sucks.
Pew pew pew. Oh, it's a bodyguard for his commander.
It gives
It's
everything.
bodyguard for all my other artifact creatures. It has to die. But if you want to try to burn them,
Oh my god.
it doesn't stop them from
Everything
combat
that's-
damage.
Every other thing.
It just you have to get
I
to
would
burn
like
them. You have to
that.
beat
No,
them
like
first.
this is just the Kevin Costner of Magic cards. It's there to protect Whitney Houston and nothing else. Stop whining.
Of course.
And it works against those camera guns you all have.
Yeah, everyone loves. Oh God, I never understood that part. Why would you do that?
What? It's a camera gun.
Camera gun?
So like
What are
in
we
the we're talking about the
We're talking about
bodyguard.
the movie The Bodyguard,
Oh,
which
okay.
is older than you are. So apologies for
We're
that.
look, we're in Magic World right now.
I'm done, by the way.
Okay.
We're talking about. Don't talk about what we walk about.
What is this? That's cool. I do my radiation. I'll take 1 damage and lose my radiation.
Been watching a lot of Chernobyl, so the radiation things got me in the feels.
It's got sad.
Got the rentagens.
All right, I'll play this forest.
You would
I would.
get it.
On God. I will play these 2, and I'm gonna play Winding Constrictor.
It's a snake.
Snake to 2/3. If 1 or more counters would be put on an artifact or creature you control, that many plus 1 of each of those kind of counters are put on that permanent instead. If you would get 1 or more counters, you get that many plus 1 of each those kind of counters instead.
So that
Essentially, I will get an additional 1/1 counter on him anytime he gets one, but I'll also get an additional radiation counter.
Sorry, hang on 1 second. If 1 more counters put of an artifact creature you control, that many plus 1 of. Okay, so you get an extra counter.
Right.
I see.
That's
and if you would
counterintuitive.
get one or more counters, you get that many
Okay.
+1 of each of those kinds of counters.
Nice.
So if someone was to hit you with poison counters, you would get extra
I would get an
poison
additional
counters
poison
also.
counter, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't really care about that.
Huh.
Do you have poison? Do I need to worry about this?
Huh?
Do you have poison in there?
No.
Okay.
No, why would you?
That'd be
No.
kind of wild if you
Don't
did,
worry.
if you also had a poison in there.
Necrons aren't poisonous.
What
now,
the heck?
Phyrexians are poisonous.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have one of those. I also play Harold and Bob, the first Newmans.
What?
He's a Newman. It's a new man. They're Newmans. It's a tree folk mutant. He's got vigilance and reach. And when Harold and Bob, first Newman, dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield. It's an aura enchantment. Return it to the battlefield. It's an aura with enchantment forest you control. Enchanted forest has tap to add 3 mana of any one color you get. You get 2 rad counters.
You could have just said mana acceleration with radiation.
So if he dies, he becomes an enchantment that I put on a forest that then taps the forest for an additional 2 colors, and I get a radiation.
Gotcha.
I get you.
All right. I see where it is.
He's very complex mana acceleration.
God.
Yes, if he's a good chump blocker, then he helps me later. So
Chump blocker. He's a 3/3.
That's
For
chump.
free.
You know what?
And
In
then
Commander, that's a chump
now.
blocker.
I don't even play it a few years. Things are scary.
What is happening?
This is one of the top cards that gets cut from this deck. Like, this is not a good card anymore. That is my turn.
Okay. So many words every time.
You brought this.
Every
You
time.
bought this deck. You're the one who decided to play this
I
deck.
did.
My play is, I put a guy down. He gets other things hexproof, and then I pass.
Great card to put down, though.
And then you're like, I have a dissertation that explains how this card works with fold-out spreadsheets.
There's a reason people say Magic is becoming Yu-Gi-Oh. It is paragraphs of text now.
Yeah, my decks seem pretty self-explanatory, aside from the fact that we're about to get into an argument.
Yeah, I was gonna say your commander is a little nuanced.
you to a children's card game.
The long gone are the days of just a single keyword.
I remember Grizzly
That's
Bears,
it.
man.
They have a new.
Grizzly Bears was a whole paragraph of flavor text and nothing else.
They have
What
a.
you doing, Saul?
I'm going to tap these 4.
Oh, I like it when she taps everything.
Thank you.
Lost her
I'm going
breath.
to bring out Bident of Thassa.
I hate that
Ooh,
name.
that's a
but
great
continue.
card.
That's an awful
Is it?
name.
I didn't know that card was in the. That's a
That
great
is
card.
horrible
Is it?
because
Yeah.
it rhymes with trident, and I don't like it at all.
This is the there's
It
only
breaks my
there's
brain a
only
little
2.
Whoa. I need to leave.
Therefore, yeah.
I can't.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
Anyways, here's what it does. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Pay 1 and a blue, tap it. Creatures your opponents control attack this turn if able.
So it's
This is
it's not an aura. It's a global enchantment.
It's a legendary enchantment artifact.
A legend enchant art.
They made like
It's
5
all
of
of them.
those. There's one that I have one.
good.
That's a
I have
bow.
things that will blow
I-
up
all of them.
anything.
I hate everything about that card.
All of
It
them.
offends me in so many ways.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I want to blow it up because it offends me.
It's a great
Okay.
card.
I don't care. I just hate that it's called
hey,
Bident.
guys, remember when I
No,
I
I'm gonna
defeated
leave your
Mothman a turn ago?
guys. I'm gonna leave your life
You know, that's
counter
fair.
alone.
Cool.
That's fair. That's
No,
fair.
no,
No,
I
you're
was
still
so
cool.
cool.
You're still
I'm
cool.
cool.
You're
Yeah.
still cool. You're right. You're right. That's fair.
He said I'm cool.
You're cool. He's cool. You're cool.
Said I'm cool. I have to be cool.
Now here's the thing. I really need to draw a card this turn. I don't know if you noticed something I didn't get to do this turn, but I need to do this. I need to deal combat damage to a player so I can draw a card. So who still thinks I'm cool?
I think you're great. I think
Yeah?
you're awesome.
Would you let
Ditto.
me hit you for 2 damage?
I'll think you're. I mean, if I have to, you have to deal combat damage to
Yeah.
a player.
I mean, you're the only one who hasn't taken damage yet, son.
How did you all? Oh, we're radiation.
Radiation.
We all had to radiate.
Get a
fine.
rate.
Hit me for 2.
All right, 2. That's it. Just 2. Just 2. I just very badly need. No, that's okay. We.
Did you discard? Do you have to discard or no?
Oh, that's if I hit with him, then I can
okay.
do the -X thing. But I'm not trying to be me. I
That's-
solely need a card.
That's Schmungus the Humongous.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
His, no, that's what they call him on the streets.
That's his Catholic name. Yeah.
We good?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I can.
Oh, that's my turn at least.
Damn. All right. Okay, that is a card that exists of all of them. All right, and then I guess we're gonna play a land. All right, this is gonna be funny.
It's gonna be funny.
It is gonna be
I'm ready to
I have
laugh.
cards.
She's throwing them. She's
I
so
am.
excited.
All right. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. We're going to play Asceticism. It's an enchantment. All creatures I control have hexproof. And one.
Two of these
See, you're yelling at my little guy.
I'm not thrilled about this one either.
Oh, and a 1 in a forest. I can regenerate any target creature.
They brought Regenerate
Oh my
back
God.
for Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, man.
I didn't know they brought that back for this.
They regenerate by not eating. That's how aestheticism works.
Oh, that's funny.
And that's me, guys. I'm just gonna pick up this card that I dropped off.
Don't look.
I'm not.
No, you could. No.
No, she couldn't. She
Oh,
didn't
was
see
it from the top? I
Yeah.
thought
Yeah,
that
it was no, it was
from your
literally
That's
from the
cheating.
top of my deck.
Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead, tap 5
You would.
for Royal Warden. When he
Don't forget your thing.
Oh yeah. Mill. It's a creature.
Take
so
1
I'm
damage.
gonna take a damage, and this goes away.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna go and play Royal Warden, Phalanx Commander. When Royal Warden enters the battlefield, create 2 tapped 2/2 Necron Warrior
Oh,
tokens.
here he goes with his freaking
Mr.
tokens.
Tapped.
And it has an unearth ability, but that basically lets me cast it from the graveyard.
Yep.
That's my action. You're up.
All right. Untap up, you draw.
Hex gonna give it to you.
Ha.
Radagast wait for you to get it.
All right, I'm gonna play a Drowned Catacomb. My land.
Oh, I love that card.
Remember that from back in, what was it?
The
Was it Guild
Ravnica or
Pact?
Guild
Yeah,
Pact.
Ravnica, yeah.
I have to count my
Last
hand
time I played.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Then before that, it was Mirrodin Darksteel.
Yep,
And then before that, it was Alpha and Beta.
for you.
For me.
For that it was Ice Age and Mirage.
Oh, I'm
Mirage
sorry.
was actually pretty decent.
Mirage wasn't bad.
It introduced phasing, everyone's favorite mechanic.
I really liked Tempest.
Yeah.
Actually, everyone's favorite mechanic was banding, which is why they knew it stopped.
What's band?
Exactly.
Don't worry about it, girl.
Don't worry about
Please
banding.
don't bring it up. It's sore. It's sore
2,
still.
3,
Banding.
Okay.
It's the
I'll
keyword of
explain
death.
it to you later. I'll
When I'm
explain it to
older.
you
When you're
later.
older.
Yeah.
All right,
The
I'm gonna
old-
play Lily Bowen, Raging Grandma.
What?
That is literally the name of that card.
Yes, she's got Vigilance, Mutant Warrior. She enters with 2 1/1 counters. She'll get a 3rd because of him.
Uh-huh.
At the beginning of your upkeep, double the number of 1/1 counters on Lily Bowen if its power is 16 or less. Otherwise, remove all but 1 1/1 counter from it. Then you gain 1 life for each 1/1 counter removed this way.
Got it.
So once you get 16, I gain 15 life, and she goes back down to 1 power.
Blow her up.
Jeez.
Noted.
At my upkeep,
Oh
I
my
double the
God.
number on her.
Sorry.
So
Oh my gosh.
that's the turn. That's my grandma.
Okay.
Everybody be
Okay.
nice to my grandma. She's just the Hulk.
I'm sorry. Grandma's gonna die.
Good luck.
I did it.
The nuclear fallout
Nobody
did not kill my
even
grandma.
noticed.
It's because she's never come up against the elves.
Your deck is terrifying.
This is just how Fallout is.
Everything about your deck is awful.
You can't just say this.
I've got a tree man and a blocker at the moment who's a grandma
A blocker.
and a snake.
I'm terribly sorry. I think I see what? No, she's not. She's just vigilant. She's the opposite of a blocker.
She's a blocker right now. She's sick. She don't do anything. She's just feeling a little ill.
Oh my god.
It's my grandma, dude. Leave her alone.
Oh my god.
Okay. I finally found. Nobody even noticed that I didn't have one last turn. I got a land. That's why it was so urgent. It's Evolving Wilds, but I need
love
it
that
right
card.
now. So right now, it's just a.
You have to tap it to sack it to look for land.
You can't just use it
No.
as a. It says it's a land.
You tap to sack it,
Okay.
You can sack
Well-
and
it.
it enters tapped. So
I'll just do that and then figure out what I'm gonna do for my turn instead.
It enters tap. Oh, the land.
The
you
land
play
will
enters
enter
tap.
tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this one doesn't enter tap.
I do. I
What do I need? What
I'm
color?
feeling my heart warm slightly
Lolo.
from seeing the old style like
I know.
frames on the
Thank
card.
you.
I'm
I
liking
know,
it.
They're great.
Okay, I need an island.
I've got a few cards that have like the white border around them, and I
Yeah.
love those ones.
That makes me a little.
It used to be. I
I'll
think
shuffle
it
this
was
in a
white
minute.
borders were
Remind
from the
me to
core
shuffle.
sets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, core sets are gone
This
now.
will make
I
me
know.
Ditched them a
shuffle
few
this
years
in a
ago.
I've noticed.
I
The
will
You can
Okay.
schluffle whenever you like.
I'm gonna shuffle when I like, which will be the end of my turn, unless I'm called upon to draw a card. and then
Guys,
we'll
the
do it.
ring is about to tempt us. I don't know.
I'm down for it to tempt me.
Well, you're a redhead. You would be.
Huh?
Man, that felt
I think that we need
that
to
felt
stop the show.
strangely personal.
I think we did call HR.
You know what? I think I just found my line. Okay, so instead then, what I will do is, I don't mind this though. I'm going to do Thopter Spy Network.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control an artifact, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card.
I just added that to my Obeka deck I'm building.
That's a
I
word.
might as well stack that.
Oh, Becca's not a real word.
It's a woman. It's an ogre
It's a
woman.
real woman.
I stand with her.
Okay.
Do you believe women?
I mean, they're you mean fictionalized characters known as women?
They don't have those in Magic the Gathering. What are you talking about?
Oh gosh. Okay.
And if they were there, they wouldn't touch. That's for sure.
Okay.
They have summoning sickness.
The Thopter would, but it's not here yet.
No, it's an enchantment.
Oh, then it
Yeah.
has nothing.
Yeah. I need more cards though. I do.
We'll have to shuffle.
I will, but I also just need to hit somebody. Whoever is going to be nice to me and let me through. It's still just 2 damage.
Can
Very
you pick
cheap.
somebody else? You beat me up.
You remember when I was so cool and I
It
defeated
hurts a little
Mothman?
I mean,
Would you let me through with 2 damage?
But what if I just block you?
Well, I know I need to do combat damage to get a card because this is the only land I had.
Well,
Well, you know what? I'll let you do it one more time. I'll
Okay.
give it to you one more.
Yay!
It's all
All
about
right, so I'm gonna get
politics.
2 cards because one is a trigger because this is actually I need to do this one then. Can I do 2 more, please?
What?
It has to be an artifact creature.
If you give a mouse a cookie.
Okay, fine. I'll just get 1 card.
Yeah,
then.
one card's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
One card is fine.
Alrighty, then I will shuffle this and get a card. You can go ahead because it'll
Okay.
take me a minute to shuffle.
All right.
Hey, like in Magic now.
It's interesting.
I always forget that this is an artifact creature. It's a creature artificer.
Oh, yeah. He's legendary?
Yeah. He's cool like that.
He's cool like that.
I'm trying not to bump the mic while I shuffle.
That's such
Yeah,
a
actually, I repositioned this thing like spent like good 5 minutes wrestling with it to try to make sure I
so
had
let's see
easy
what we
hand
got.
access to the table.
I just lean and do,
So I
do
played
that number.
Look
I
like
played a
Quasimodo.
forest. And then I'm gonna tap. I did play a forest, right?
You did.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice thing is if we don't know, we can ask
7.
chat.
And
That's
then
true.
Haldir is gonna come into play with 6 +1/+1 counters on him.
Do you want one of the dice?
The dice might make
It's
it
got
a
six.
little
It's got a
easier.
6 on it, so
Cool.
Who else in chat?
I don't know. I
I was
don't
gonna
have
pull
my
chat
phone.
up, but
My
I
phone's
And
in
don't
there.
then,
have my chat pulled up.
There's
And guys, this is really fun. We're gonna
Everybody.
negotiate.
We're gonna
Oh,
negotiate.
Yeah, we are,
Yay.
because at the beginning of combat on your turn, if another elf entered the battlefield under your control this turn, starting with you, each player votes for Dominion or Guidance.
Okay.
Okay. If Dominion gets more votes, the ring tempts you. Then you put a +1/+1 counter on your ring bearer. If Guidance gets more votes or the vote is tied, draw a card. So guys,
What happens when the ring tempts her?
So she picks a creature to be the ring bearer and it starts getting more powerful. We can use these for votes, so that can be the first vote, that can be the second vote, and that way we can vote secretly.
cool.
Okay,
Okay,
smart.
so it's you get a card or a creature gets powerful?
Well, her ring bearer gets powerful. There's like a little chart that the ring happens.
Don't worry.
The ring. Does
I have a
lot.
chart.
Okay.
The ring does all.
What's the first step on the chart?
I mean, he's legendary and he can't be blocked by creatures with greater power.
with greater power. The 6/6 can't be blocked by creatures. Well, I guess
So
Well,
whoever
she
you
can
no.
she can choose whoever.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
can pick whoever
The
she
other
wants.
option is you just draw a card?
Yeah.
The rest
Okay.
of the ring really
What color's
sucks.
the other option gonna be?
I mean, that would
So I think the first one
Guidance.
is tempt, the second one is
guidance
Is
draw.
draw.
So like I get a card out
Okay,
of it, which
but
is
like which side of the
I
thingy?
think face down is second option, so face down would be draw and face up would be tempt.
Okay, I'm ready.
okay.
Ready?
One,
1, 2, 3.
I was open with mine, but
Aw,
Okay.
But I want to get tempted.
Well, you're gonna get a card
oh
instead.
no, card
Okay.
draw.
No, it's democracy!
Oh, I like this one. This is a good one, guys. That was a good idea.
Both those options suck so bad. Oh, it's so funny.
All right. Well, Haldir has vigilance.
He has summoning sickness though, so he can't.
He does.
attack.
I know he's not
Yeah.
doing anything. I'm just kind of happy that he had vigilance. Okay, cool. Awesome.
What's the trigger for Galadriel?
Whenever an elf entered the battlefield under my control
Okay, it's
at
under
the
that.
beginning of my combat phase.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Cool.
Okay, so untap my robots, waking up into a world far more terrifying than when they left. Far more terrifying. All right.
Oh, do you want me to put
I
it
don't
in the
have
middle?
Yeah, if you could.
Okay.
I guess my phone's in the center for our
There you
health.
go. Now we can
Oh,
see.
thanks.
Chat.
Hi,
Draw
chat.
card.
I'm here now.
Here's Derp.
Hi, Darp.
Play that.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who am I?
Robot man.
Who are you?
I'm Robot Man.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Look at all those
Indeed.
robots.
I guess I'll tap 4 to put my commander out.
Ooh, look at that.
Szarekh the Silent King enters. And he's very concerned
he's
about
here.
what's happening over there.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's a little scary,
Ah!
actually.
I just have a bident. It's
She's
not
got a
even a
6/6.
trident.
I mean, he's really kind of nice, actually.
And tiny
Nick,
robot
hear me out, man.
spies.
You and I are both mill. We both want to mill.
Nick-
we should be working together.
Nick, you remember that really cool time when
When you
I
punched me in the
defeated
face?
Mothman? Remember that?
Remember that really cool time I had a burb token?
I'm gonna spend
He
2
hates
to
bird
cycle polluted mire.
I have a deck that's a token deck, and I gave a bird like a giant. It was
We-
like an axe or a sword.
Yeah.
But I put every effect on the bird. The bird was dealing like 24 damage.
It was a 1/1 bird. It was like a pigeon that was like a whole artillery.
Yeah, there we go. Hi. Hi. I don't have any really good options to go send my evil legions after people, so my evil legions are gonna stay put and be very friendly.
They're really cute.
Corey, you're
Love
up.
I don't like
Alright.
Grandma, though.
Untap upkeep.
Grandma is terrifying.
Don't like grandma.
Untap. And upkeep, she jumps up to 6. She'll jump up. No. I don't think she jumps up to 7. Chat, let me know if she jumps up to 7 because of. I have the thing that says if she gets 1 or more 1/1 counters on her, she gets an additional 1.
I think she would jump up to 7.
Would she jump up to 7?
Mm.
Because this is double it.
No.
Enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1s. She entered with 3+1/+1s because of your snake.
Yes.
At the beginning of upkeep,
Manchester
double
says
the
she
number
goes.
of
She goes to
counters.
7. All right, we get chat says she goes to 7.
Yeah, that would make
Cool.
perfect sense
All
to
right.
me.
Cool. Just making sure. I didn't know if it doubling was the weird keyword in there or not.
You're the weird keyword.
Well, it's whenever she gets more counters, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I think chat's totally on it.
All right.
Oh,
Thanks,
no.
chat. Now I draw.
I'm gonna be really honest with calling
Nesting
the people
grounds
real
land.
quick. Be real honest. I don't have anything I can do about grandma.
I do.
I
Okay.
mean, if I draw,
Never mind.
there are things I could draw that would be helpful, but
I
I mean,
can-
I don't have
Anything
them.
beyond this top card, mystery to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attempt one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull out my commander.
We don't like that guy.
Mothman enters. Everybody gets 1 rad counter. I get 2.
It's like what do they call it? We just started playing Final Fantasy 14. AJ's
Yeah.
in the chat.
Hi,
the,
AJ.
the little area boss battles that just trigger every now and then. It's just like when he enters, it's like, and I'm back.
There's like other threats
Time to
at
do
the
my
board. I
little
feel
dance.
like there is a 6/6 over there that's ready to kill.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
the
and
only
I've
one.
I got
and
a
you
blocker.
have a 7/7 and this.
This is the
horrendous
only one
thing.
I understand.
I need to stop reading my cards. The fates.
The face.
Well, I'll move to combat. Nick,
Hi.
hear me out.
Uh-huh.
I think we got off on the wrong foot here.
I mean, fair enough.
We're both mill. We both want to mill,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
So here's what I'll propose.
Yeah.
I send Harold and Bob at you.
Uh-huh.
You could kill it by blocking with your commander.
I could.
Would you do that for me? I'm on tap. I haven't declared it yet.
Could
but
I?
I'm
Could I?
borrowing
Would
it.
I? Well, I mean,
Yes.
he's got vigilance. You don't have to attack. You don't have to tap to attack him anyway.
That is true. But would you block him so he can die for me? I want him dead. I would love if he died.
I mean, I really don't like that guy either.
I mean, you're. It sounds like, man, you'd really like to cast something bigger, and you would really like to have.
I'll look. Here's part of the
the
deal.
extra mana generation.
He goes right onto a forest. My forests are tap.
Right. Yeah.
So it wouldn't be till next turn anyway.
Correct. Yeah. That's how that would work.
So I'm
That's totally
saying,
true.
Would you undo this?
I will. Are you?
I mean, I'll happily kill
I
him
won't
for
swing-
you.
Are you
I won't
tapped out?
I have one blue floating, but I don't have anything in my hand.
Oh, great. The one blue defense.
Back in the day, that actually didn't mean anything.
Yeah. Well, counterspells are two blue anyway, so.
Go ahead and swing it at me. Well, I mean, one blue was bounce.
That's what I meant.
So
You
he
that's
could
true.
bounce me, but I don't think that's.
don't have to
It's
tap
not
him.
bad.
That
He's
card is
vigilant.
so in the past. There's
Yeah.
probably like pay a blue to bounce all of the person's cards and their hand,
Basically.
and then exile the hand.
Okay.
Sure, I will block him and he dies.
Cool. Thank you. So he dies, and then he enchants a forest. So now the forest will tap for 3.
But he's a
and
forest of
become
feelings.
become 3 green mana. With that, I pass
Okay.
turn.
So I'm going to draw first and then do my Mothman biz.
Yes.
That's an instant. Oh man.
So that counts. You lose your radiation.
would have been great for me right now. That's Swords to Plowshares.
God, that's gone. Thank
That would have been really nice, yeah.
I know what I
Ooh.
would have been doing on my turn.
Thank God.
Well, okay then. That's a shame.
I even know what that
Oh,
card is.
man.
That's an old school card.
Well, at the beginning of my
It's
upkeep,
a
I'm also gonna
staple.
go ahead and let's see. I've hidden all of my little tokens from this deck. I must have a Thopter sitting in here. Here, I get a Thopter
He
from
fly.
Thopter Spy Network.
You
And
don't
read-
have to damage somebody for that?
No,
Oh. May I read Thopter Spy Network? 'Cause
no.
I misunderstood
If
it.
I damage one or more creatures you control, deal combat damage to a player. Draw a card.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh.
The other one is that
This
your
just
upkeep
happens
makes
at
you
my
not-
upkeep.
Get Thopters because you got somebody
Yeah.
hammering them together. Okay, I get
He's
you.
a spy.
I'm happy I can block creatures with flying.
Oh,
'Cause I got me the
wish so
reach.
badly I could get this out of there. That's exactly what I need.
Derp in chat said, "How about we get me on next time and see how well I do with a game I've never played?"
I don't
About
know.
as well as I'm doing right now,
That'd
Dirk.
be
Yeah.
pretty funny,
That's
honestly.
what'll happen.
I feel it. Okay, let me check something.
I was like so happy. I've got my little guys here, and then meanwhile, Grandma Kickass
I don't like her.
She's just a grandma.
and the
No.
radiation
She's not my
spewing
grandma.
moth.
That's my bug.
No.
It's
my-
kind of
not
like
my
I get ginormous and hurt everybody when I'm out. What's my commander do? I tip my own deck into the trash can. That's what I do.
I'm helping you tip. I'm right there giving you a little hand. Just going, here you go, buddy.
Okay. I'm going to bring out, which I believe this is right, because now I control 2 artifact creatures. So he's going to be 2 less than normal. It's Urza.
Urza
It
man.
was 6, now I'm paying 4. Right? You
Yep.
looked at me.
No,
Okay.
I'm making sure it's affinity.
Don't
For,
look at me like that.
I didn't know if it was affinity for artifacts or artifact creatures.
That's what I've been tracking here. It's artifact creatures, because otherwise I could have gotten him out
Yeah.
far earlier. But no, he's here now. And artifact creatures you control have Menace, and then at the beginning of your end step, to create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. This creature gets 1/1 for each artifact you control.
Woo! And menace is you need to block it with at least 2, right?
Right.
Yes.
All right.
I accidentally picked up my other
Then
lands,
the
that's-
attacker chooses which blockers go first.
Okay. Let's do.
Huh?
So if you block with 2 or more, the person attacking chooses which one gets hit first. They choose the order of like the damage.
Oh, they get to assign damage?
Yeah.
Is that part of menace?
That's part of menace. Yeah. That's part.
Menace
That's
is
part of.
sick.
Yeah. It's great. That's part of if you block because you don't have to with menace when whoever has menace chooses the attack like whoever like which one gets damaged first.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I knew that. Okay.
And that's part of like you also could block multiple with one person anyway, but they still choose. Who
Yeah,
goes-
but like the advantage is you as the defender can assign damage and
Right.
decide where it wants
Yeah.
to go. But
So if I
menace
blocked
means
with-
you can pick it.
If I blocked with grandma and the snake, you'd kill snake first, then take it with grandma. So,
Right,
yeah,
right.
I don't want to take it with grandma.
Yeah, that's fair. That's your right as an American.
I'm going
She
to.
sounds poisonous.
She is a mutant warrior.
Now the
so
Thopter is sick.
He is.
That's
it's
unfortunate.
pretty nasty.
Because I really want to draw a card. But I,
Well,
I don't want to make
Hear me out,
enemies.
Sully. You don't have to draw a card every single round. You
That's
can just
what I
stick
do.
like our normal people and just draw 1 card.
Did you do your rad thing yet?
I did.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I did. That's where I lost Sword to
Oh,
Plowshares.
Thank God.
No, I do really need to hit somebody. Can I
So
even
did
get
that
through to
did
somebody?
that cost you
No.
damage then? Or because it's or is it
Oh, I
only
did
a-
get-
Yeah, you take 1 damage.
Yeah, I did get one.
Okay.
damage.
Okay, so the
I
rat's
didn't get
away.
that. Yep.
Yep.
Thank you. I don't know if I can. Okay, so what have you got? You got a 1-4. You got a 4-5. You got a 6-6.
Like,
No.
you're not getting through here.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Have fun.
There's not much you're getting through
I don't think
anywhere.
there's anybody that I can get through to.
No, you're not plinking today.
You're not.
No.
Your age of bullying people while smiling at them is over.
I defeated Mothman.
Did you?
I was your hero.
Look who's
Right
back
here.
and stronger than ever.
I've got.
I mean,
I'm
it's
so
okay.
blind. Okay.
I have a Mothman defeating weapon in my hand. It's okay.
Okay, great. You can be the next hero of the day.
There's so many other commanders on the board.
Dude, I'm
Yes,
I'm
but
gonna
yours is the
defeat
scary
them,
one.
and I'm gonna defeat them one by one without even attacking them. It's gonna be
Yours
great.
is
Okay.
like, hey, look at this thing that this guy gave you that makes your life difficult. That's what your commander
I
does.
get it.
And then you're like, why does nobody like my commander? He just
Yeah.
flies around and pisses on people's heads. I'm
The
so
people
surprised.
love the piss.
He's so cute.
The
I don't
people love the
understand.
piss. They
I don't
said
think
so.
I could cheat around like one creature, but I don't think that
The
I could cheat
showrunner's
around
barely
two to
disguised
keep it, so I don't think
fetish.
it's gonna be worth it. I just put my hand straight up, but that's okay. The only thing that I revealed is what I'm playing right now.
Okay.
Okay. That's gonna be preordained. Scry 2, then draw a card. So I'm going to look at the 2 top cards.
You bet
and
you
I'm going
are.
to read them quietly.
Should we guess what the flavor text is? Or?
Elves. They both have flavor text. Now, chat may actually... Okay, so we said this before the cameras were on. You should know this. Is that sometimes when somebody's having like a hard turn or like they need a second, whenever we're playing at home, we'll read the flavor text to each other and
The
try
description
and have...
is entirely
and try and have
defeating the
people
purpose
guess.
of this, by the way.
But of course, nobody ever guesses because there's too many cards. But you all have Google. So elves believe... I do have to actually read the cards.
Yeah,
So
so,
this-
so
okay.
don't worry about the flavor text game. Just read the cards.
Okay. Okay.
We'll circle back
Okay,
to
fine.
flavor
Then I'll
text.
just stop my little game. Then it's fine.
Sully's playing Scheherazade, the real card. Now, if anyone gets that, that'll be the old people.
I got a feeling that Colby got that one.
Colby might have gotten Scheherazade
My elf girl
Okay.
does not have a bust. Like, she's literally flat, and I don't understand.
because you're
Aren't
too
most
used to
elves?
anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this one on
Yeah, I guess
my
free run
graveyard.
kind of
And
is
then I'm
the
gonna
opposite
put
of
this
that.
one back, and then I draw a card.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
I've done it.
Well
And
done.
that goes in your graveyard.
Yes. Boom. Done. I did it. And then at the beginning of my end step, I'm going to make a construct.
Chat got it.
What?
Chat got Nick's joke. I just wanted him to know that he's appreciated.
Oh, okay. Well, no. Actually, it's not just chat. It's Squid, and he's speaking for all of chat.
Makes sense.
Squid,
He's the ambassador.
being the center, is speaking
All
for
right.
all of the tentacles.
He speaks for all of us.
Everyone knows what that is, Nick.
Even if
Fine, I'll just shut up then.
Even if they didn't know before, once he said that, it entered their mind.
Yeah, that's it.
It counts itself, right? For each artifact you control, not each other. So
Yeah.
1, 2, you're on. 3. No.
Is it as it enters the battlefield? What's the
4.
verbiage of it?
At the beginning of your end step, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets 1/1 for each artifact. you
Yep, it
control.
counts itself.
Okay.
Right.
Now 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have 5.
I don't think it counts the cards in your hand.
It's-
No,
that's
this is
her
my
lands.
land.
She stacks her lands up.
I do.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I have 1 artifact land, so 5. So
Okay, so
it'll
it's
be
a 5/5
5/5.
that he just said, here, you
Yeah,
have this
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Welcome to the world.
Yay!
I've birthed my son. Oh, you need another?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yay!
Yeah, that thing's gonna die.
And no, like
It's
you don't
this will
understand.
die.
Like there's too much. It's too much of a target-rich environment. We were not prepared.
All right.
No, it's just gonna die. It's fine.
we
Guys,
were not
not worried
prepared.
about
Okay,
it.
I'll pass my
Commander's
turn
crazy
and
like that.
encourage you all to remember that one time that I defeated Mothman.
You lose goodwill after 7 turns of then also picking people off for health.
I've only done a total of 4 damage between these
Let me
two.
put it this way.
This
Let me
is
put it this way.
land.
It's
Yes.
1939,
So
and you're
it
like,
goes here?
I beat Germany in World
Yes,
War
and you
One.
keep the
And it's like,
radiation.
well, good for you.
Wasn't it good of me?
Did you remember to untap?
I'm doing it right now. I was resolving my radiation counter first.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Whew. So what on your team is hexproof?
Mine?
Nothing,
Nothing.
thankfully.
I believe you meant to ask Nick.
Oh, no.
You two. That half of the table is hexproof currently.
Hexproof is like I have a restraining order, but you can still walk over and punch me in the face.
Yes.
Alright,
I have an
so
Arcana restraining order.
1.
Hexproof is much better than Shroud, though. I'm glad they retired that one.
1.
What is the difference?
Beast
So
within.
Shroud, you can't count. You can't.
Destroy it. You get a 3/3 green beast creature.
The commander.
Yeah,
He
destroy.
turns into a bear.
Yes.
He turns into a bear.
I like bears as much as the next person.
See?
But I really don't understand why it's my commander instead of
oh,
Grandma.
No, his is going away too. His is also going away, but yours is going away also.
My
That's
commander or
really
my grandma?
interesting, but I don't understand. What? I just get the 3/3. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep, your commander is a bear now.
Okay.
Congrats.
He's a bear. So
Well,
we'll do that.
Shroud doesn't let you
Um,
target your own
can I grab
stuff,
one of
but
your baby
Hexproof
dice?
does.
And
to
What would you need?
the baby dice.
Baby dice. Yes, absolutely. Here you go.
Yes, for commander attacks.
Ah, yes.
3 Lothlorien blade. 1, 2. Equip
She's going
to
crazy
elf.
over there.
Why did it have to be me?
What
How
does
could
the
this
blade do?
So
Actually, I don't even remember
whenever
either.
I attack, he just deals damage to a creature. I don't have to target it.
Oh, dang.
So I'm going to attack you, and then I'm going to kill your commander.
7 damage. Yep.
All right, it's fine. You
You killed Mothman.
I said both of them.
actually,
So is it doing damage?
He still gets to block it though if you do that. So you may.
No.
want
Like
to...
I have to attack.
Right. So, but that means that he deals
Oh, yeah.
combat damage, but then he can block it with Super Grandma if you're not careful.
I mean, there's nothing I can kind of do about that.
Okay. Well, then Haldir's gonna get killed, but I'm
yeah,
fine with that.
Yeah, so I'll block it with my grandma. And then Mothman will die.
Yes.
So, do you need a die to keep track of his attacks on
No,
him?
No, it's okay. I'll just use those.
Okay.
I'm resourceful. One day Mothman will circle back to my turn.
We don't like him around these parts.
So Grandma only has. Oh, Grandma could go down from 1 damage now.
Yes, if anyone has a way to.
Does anyone have
ping
any
her.
1 damage that they can throw at him?
Nick, I thought we were gonna work
I'm
together.
tapped out.
I
man.
thought we were gonna try to be cool.
Well, I mean, no one hit Grandma for 1 damage. Leave her alone. She's good. She's
I'm
fine.
I'm tapped out.
Oh,
okay.
she said the line.
Roll credits.
All right, cool.
We're tapped out.
So Haldir's down.
Yep.
And the sword's still there though. Just put-
Yes.
And so cool.
I'm done.
All right. Grandma's back to 7.
Zoop, draw, mill, chronomancer.
Is your
goes-
commander
Doesn't she go
flying?
to 16 on this next turn?
She goes to 14 on the next turn.
I thought that she'll get one more and then
She'll go to
we-
15 on the next turn. She's at 7 now, so it's +1.
Doesn't she need?
She's 16. She's at 7 now, and she'll get an additional 1, so she'll go to 15. But she needs 16
The one
to do her
doesn't
thing.
double. Okay,
Right,
I
yeah.
misunderstood that before.
No. It's because it's 7. Yeah, so she would double to 14, then get a 15.
5.
You stop scaring Colby.
Every time so.
Gilded Lotus.
Colby, look into
You
my
have a Gilded
eyes.
Lotus in there?
Yeah. It's all
I'll
Necron-y
see
too.
you in
check
2
out
days.
check out the art.
That is super cool art.
I know, right? I love how like they redoed like all the things to like make them like that was actually a cool touch. I like the new art. Like this is
Yeah.
this is a Necron Gilded Lotus. It says it right here. The ancient Necron races achieved the pinnacle of elegance through their relentless pursuit of utility. Tech Priest Draven executed for heresy. Love 40k.
One day I'll play it.
Let's see what I got here left. I'm probably pretty good right now. I'm gonna first combat phase. I'll swing with Szarekh at Colby. I'm gonna.
That's Corey, my dude.
Sorry,
What the hell?
sorry. I did it.
Oh.
I did the thing. I got people's name
Oh
wrong.
my God.
3 damage?
It's gonna be 3 damage. I mill
He's
3
gonna
cards.
attack Colby from all the way over here.
I know. Colby's really tall.
Better
you could
watch
probably
out.
reach him.
Better watch out. Let's see here. Oh, that's pretty decent.
Colby, do you have anything in response?
Colby, how do you respond?
I can keep one of these if it's an artifact card or a vehicle. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. And, oh, these are all really good, but I guess I'm only going to be able to keep one of them, so I'm going to take this one.
All right.
And that's on my turn.
To double check something, is this bear now my commander, or was my
No.
commander
Your
destroyed and I
commander
have
was
a
destroyed,
bear?
and now you have a
Okay.
bear.
Now you have a grizzly.
Okay.
He's very fierce
do
and he
your
likes
radiation?
you.
I did.
I like
Okay.
him.
And I took damage.
Okay.
And it went away.
Draw. Then I will do my radiation, and I'll do 2. That's 1. It's 2 things, so I will
Sorry.
take 2 damage.
Nick's commander's going down next.
Thank God.
You're gonna take my commander down over the ginormous grandma.
Oh no, Grandma's also going down.
She will
Oh,
go
okay.
to
Well, dang.
15.
So you didn't believe me last turn, and they both went down.
I mean, fair enough.
12. 15.
Colby says, I block with a B token, flying death touch 1/1.
Bzzz.
All right. Well, my turn's different now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play Recon Craft Theta. It's an artifact vehicle. Whenever it enters the battlefield, create a 0/0 blue alien creature token. And put a 1/1 counter on it. So I have an alien,
And it's a 2/2 now.
and he's a 2/2. It is just a little gray man.
He's a ballerina.
He's a ballerina.
A ballerina.
And he's got crew 2. So
On Earth.
then
On Earth. On Earth. Okay.
I will play 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 3 colors of this actually. So it'd actually be better if I do 1, 2, 3.
I mean, that is how math works.
I'm trying to make sure I'm doing the math.
Oh yeah,
I
so
don't
you're
wanna
playing a deck
float
with
mana.
multiple colors in it.
Yes.
You actually have to
Lame.
think.
So I will play Feral Ghoul. He's a menace. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on Feral Ghoul. Whenever he dies, each opponent gets a number of rad counters equal to its power.
Huh.
And I might as well swing with a 15/15 Vigilant Grandma. I'm gonna swing at Jen because she's mean to me.
It's fair.
So 15/15 coming at you.
No trample, right?
No trample.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Legolas will block.
And she's chilling. And that's my turn.
I like how Jen has her lands in front of her like a little barricade.
You gotta come through the land.
You do.
Really, that's the official way you should do it because
Is that
well, actually,
really?
Landwalk doesn't exist anymore, does it?
No, it
It-
doesn't.
Yeah, no, they don't print it much anymore.
Well, it's because
It used to be that you play with.
people would get you through your land. So if you had Landwalk, your creatures weren't blockable if they controlled that particular type of land.
Yeah. Now they print non-basic land walk now. I think they do that one more than
I have another baby.
basics.
Here you go.
I get another doctor. Oh wait, one is sick. Oh no. Wait, I do have another one here. Okay. This one's I'll use this certainly at some point. This one's sick. In fact,
Okay.
he should just sit on the bench.
He's sick.
That's the only I love token decks, but whenever like it creates something and then one is sick and the others aren't, that always just like mixes me up. Trying to keep track of them all. So
I
he's
messed
ill
up.
right now.
Should have done it the other way.
He's ill. Oh, okay. Let's do.
Oh, I just realized the way this is worded, she won't trigger on the next one. She'll go up over 16, but then that won't get the life thing until after the next
Oh,
turn,
lovely.
because that's a upkeep trigger. I like looking at Jen because she'll have her like finger on the trigger ready to go.
Well, it's more like I'm getting ready to take covers off the cards.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Is I'm unsleeving my top card as I get ready to go.
Smart.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one though. Okay, I'm going to, firstly, I'm going to, yeah, it doesn't matter which one's here. Okay, paying 2, and tapping this guy to create a token that's a copy of up to 1 target artifact token you control. Mill 2 cards. So that's going to be this guy. He's an artifact creature. Now I have 2 of him. Boom. Except for one of them is sick. So, now I have 2 of him.
And the copies
mill
can
2
change their
cards.
stats. It's like they're 2 separate creatures, so it might be. good to
Yes,
keep them
actually, that's
separate.
true. So actually, well, and he would have already gone up 1 because of a Thopter entering, and now he goes up another 1. So they're both 7/7.
So good. So good, so cool.
But
What
one,
is happening?
one is sick. You see, I mill 2 cards, 2 lands. I actually really would have liked those.
I'm really having a hard time feeling bad about this. Oh my god, this is terrifying.
So but one of them is sick, remember?
Right, yeah.
Don't forget.
I'm sick.
One of them can't go to school today. One of
I'm
them
just kind of like, look at all these
has
tutus I can put
pneumonia.
down. And then it's like, oh my god.
One of them
I was
has
not
flu.
ready.
And then I'm going to play with the rest
gets
of my
crazy
3
over
mana. Chief of the Foundry. Other artifact creatures you control get a 1/1. It's funny. It works very nicely for me. So he's an artifact creature. He doesn't get a 1/1. But because he's an artifact creature, these guys go up.
So they all get
additional
counters
turns?
or they get stronger?
They get 1/1s.
not counters.
Okay,
I'm going to need a lot of those.
Well, no, they don't. But should we keep the counters separate from the static bonuses? Because those counters will go away if we
Yeah,
destroy
I would
that
just put the
artifact.
1/1 above the card. That's what I normally do.
Okay.
Yeah,
for
so
her
you
thing.
ticked one of them up, so you might want to take
that's
it back.
because
Because
it's
she's
an
an
artifact,
artifact.
creature.
Okay, so that actually does get a
That
counter.
one actually.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It
That's
gets,
also- those
it gets
also aren't
1/1.
counters,
These aren't
technically, but-
counters.
Oh,
I'm
those aren't
just-
counters either?
No,
I'm
those,
just using it to represent how strong they are because it says 0/0.
Okay,
But
I'll,
that's the
I'll
number
just
of
check
how
the
many.
footnotes if I ever need to see.
If you need, I haven't used counters once. Mine is all
static.
just.
Gotcha.
I'm just changing the actual values.
I
That's
see.
why I'm using them to just.
Remember slivers?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I
Yeah.
remember when
Artifacts
slivers...
are new
These
slivers.
technically
Yeah,
two separate effects, so
I-
I'll keep those separate. I'll keep effects
They
separate as well.
they recently just did a sliver commander. It was Commander Masters. The
Not
deck was
you.
like $80. So nobody bought it because it was way
Artifact
overpriced.
creature.
But they did just do a whole new sliver deck.
Alright.
Uh,
Not you.
I don't think it's Sliver Queen. It's something else. She's
Artifact
cool though.
creature. You're not an artifact
Sliver Queen
creature,
was the
you're a bear.
Bluebird super sliver.
Yeah. So I know it's a different. It's a different royalty name. I think. Chat will tell me. I'm sure.
Okay.
So. Sliver Emperor.
These guys are sick back here. can't do
Sliver
that.
Czar.
Okay, I should probably attack. Somebody. Don't know who.
Hi.
Huh?
Hey, these are so many cards.
what are you doing?
I'm just waiting. Just wondering what's going to happen.
I'm not gonna look at you no more. It's okay.
Okay.
That's really all it takes for me to get scared enough to stop. Let's Jen, how many blockers do you have?
I have one.
Okay. One?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
You had so many. Where'd they go?
They're doing other stuff.
Oh, okay. Which one's the one blocker?
Her commander.
Okay. This
She's
isn't
a
a
4 or
blocker?
5. No,
It's a piece of
it's an
equipment.
artifact.
Okay. What does that one do again? So it's very hard for me to read them upside down.
This allows me to just do direct damage with my attacker without being blocked.
But it's just a sword
With
on the
an
ground right
attacker.
now.
But not a defender.
No.
And then that's something different. Okay. Yeah, I think it's gotta be because I can't face the granny. That's something that I cannot do. It's too rich for my blood.
Granny don't die.
So this Thopter will for sure go. Who else is gonna go with it? Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
No, I'm minding and
Don't mind.
anxious.
I'm not even doing it to you. Okay. So this guy is now a 9/9. So nothing. Okay, so this guy will go, and so will the Thopter. And I sort of want to send the bear just as a statement, but
I mean, the bear's gonna die.
But I'm actually rather attached to him now that you've given him to me. So actually, I don't think that I can part with them. These two guys will go.
All right.
So that is a 9/9,
So
right?
I'll take 11.
Okay. Yes, because that's how many I'm doing. Okay.
All
And then whenever one or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, I draw a card.
Do they have
And-
vigilance?
They don't. They'll tap. And then whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. That's for each of them individually, right? For
Yep.
whenever a creature. So I'll get 3 cards total.
Yeah. She didn't block it. Yeah. That's why that Biden is awesome.
Okay, so let me get these guys tapped and out of the way here. These guys aren't tapped, though. They were just on the bench.
You still have one untapped.
How
big
many
fella.
him the sick one? Yeah, we'll just do it like this. There's 2 of them.
Oh, do you need like a card to represent a token or something? Because it might be a good idea to do that.
Yeah, let me just...
Because
let me make
I
sure
did
don't
not
have-
realize that little 2 was a
Yeah,
whole
that's when I
nother
made another
punch
one
me
of
in the
them.
face monster.
Here, hold on. This says copy, so it's not another copy.
I literally have a flying artifact creature token.
Oh, it's not another Thopter, though.
It's one of the.
It's another one of
big
the 9/9s.
So
Okay.
so let's do math real quick.
Okay.
She's got
This is this
18
guy.
over there, and I've got the 15.
No.
Let's remember this
No.
when considering threat assessments.
No.
So
Okay,
what-
so these guys are all good.
No, those aren't good at all. Those are awful.
They're
well, what's
fine.
tapped?
These guys are tapped. This guy's tapped because there's two of these guys and two of these guys. So I sent two of them at you, and then these were the ones that were sick that could not go. So these are all the guys that are up, and I'm going to
Oh, there's more.
well, I'm gonna
Good, there's more.
I'm gonna play a land for turn. Is what I'm gonna do, and this will come back to my hand.
Do you have to discard down?
It's a bounce land.
Yeah.
Yes,
Truce?
just by one.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
This is
I haven't touched you.
Well, the evil empires are all over here.
So I'm gonna play Trap the Trespassers. Secret Council. Each player secretly votes for a creature I don't control, and those votes are revealed. For each creature with one or more votes, put that many stun counters on it, then tap it. If a permanent with a stun counter would become untapped, removed one from it instead. I vote for that.
Before you
Grandma.
vote,
Not very
in
secret.
response, I'm gonna tap 5. Necron death marks. They shoot Grandma in the face. She's dead.
What? How much
What?
did you destroy?
Yes,
Just battlefield destroy up to one target creature. Target player mills 3 cards. Oh, sick. Okay.
I'll mill 3 cards.
No, it's you're choosing yourself.
Yes.
So do I have to target something
Rest
else
in peace,
now?
Grandma.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, for your voting. Yeah.
All right, that. I vote for that.
Huh?
That's getting
No.
targeted.
Hang on. Let me look at the rest of the board.
Mill
Wait,
one,
okay, so we're choosing one
I'm
creature to
choosing
vote?
a creature
Well,
I
stun
don't
counter.
control
Creature.
to put stun counters on.
We're all choosing.
Okay,
Yeah.
what does a stun counter do again? I
It
don't know
taps
if I-
and it doesn't untap.
It doesn't. Instead of untapping it, you take a stun counter off.
Okay, so it's like on for a number of
Yeah.
turns.
So
Okay,
I would like one of her 9/9s to be tapped.
That sounds
I'm gonna
awesome.
vote for the other 9/9.
And it's
Cool.
for every card we nominate.
Can you read it out?
Yeah,
read it to me
who
one
all
more
is
time.
nominating?
Each player secretly votes for a creature I don't control. For each creature with one or more votes,
out the
put that
window.
many stun counters on it, then tap it. So for each,
Oh, I see. So if it gets multiple votes, it's
gets
stunned
multiple stun
longer.
counters.
yes.
Okay,
I
I got
voted
you.
for one of the 9/9s. He voted for the other 9/9.
I will vote for the same 9/9, and then Sully can go vote for something else.
Remember when I defeated
I just want nuclear missiles. What's the problem?
Where did all the big things go?
Nuked. they've been nuked and or sniped.
And you can't choose something I control.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I mean, his commander. Or that fucker that's a 5/4.
It's 5/3.
5/3.
5/3. Thank you. And yes, you can totally kill that if you want to. I'm fine if you kill that.
I mean, it's not killing; it's just getting stunned.
I guess I'll vote for that because I don't really see anything big on your board anymore.
I don't got anything anymore now.
Okay,
Got
yeah,
a
I'll
bunch
vote
of
for that.
2s. Oh wait, technically this is a 3. He gets another 1/1.
Oh, I'm sorry. It just gets bigger.
What?
Whenever a creature dies, he gets a 1/1 counter.
Sometimes he just it's like words.
I'm
of peace.
sorry. You have no leg to stand on.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so these guys both get 1 stun counter.
No, one of them has 2.
Yeah, one gets here. We'll use these counters.
Okay.
One of them has 2 stun counters on them, so they're both tapped. One has 1, the other has 2 on
Suppose it doesn't matter which ones.
it. They are identical, so yeah, no.
There you go. There you go.
There it is.
It's done.
Excellent.
Then I will play Lorith, the Healing House. She is essentially there to untap other things for me.
Untap another target permanent. Untap 2 other target legendary creatures. Very nice. And she's a 1/4.
She is.
Sweet old lady in a house is a 1/4.
Is she an
Just
elf?
locks the door.
Is she an
Nope,
elf or
she's
a woman?
human.
Okay. I don't need more voting. I don't need any more voting this turn.
It's really
Yeah.
going hard in here.
Let's see what we got.
Bopping.
Bop it.
Pull it.
Pull
Twist it.
Twist it.
Pull it.
Generate X +1
Shout it.
+1 counters.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah, that's a pretty good turn.
All right.
It was brutal. It's just mean. Glad I wasn't in that one.
put that there. Take the sleeve out.
My
That was
deck
very good
is
flourish.
not
you.
particularly kind.
Play a swamp.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much of a control deck you had.
The negotiation deck you didn't think was a control
I
deck?
thought it was more negotiation than control.
It's more BDSM. It's more heavy on the B.
I zoned right back into that conversation.
Picked a
I was
great
like,
time, let me tell you.
Whoa. You called me from whatever plane I was thinking on.
Necron Deathmark would be tapped. Stun counter goes away off of it.
Goodbye, Stinky.
Goodbye, stinky stun counter. Alright, so I guess I'll start doing cool stuff because everyone else has done a bunch of cool stuff and I want to be in the cool kids club.
Sure.
So let me go count some mana real quick. 1, 2, 3,
Don't
4,
say
5,
mana.
6,
That made me
7,
hurt.
8
It's mana.
mana.
Okay, which one is it? Because you
9, 10,
you taught
11.
me with mana,
I
but
will
then
say
I never
mana.
said any. I know that Colby says mana.
Colby says mana. I say mana.
It's a really old joke
11
that
minus
people
4,
argue over
7.
which
Is it
one
really?
is correct. Yeah, and like you call people posers and like you make horrible fun of them if they don't call it the way
3,
you do.
4, 5, 6,
Glad
They're
I never
both
said
correct.
anything until now.
What's happening?
And I get
He put down an
1,
X
2,
spell.
3,
Hey!
4, 5, 6, 7.
Hey,
What?
What
He's
are
going
these?
on?
He's
Stickers.
making
Y'all were
gains.
talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
He's just making
Hey.
gains.
Their number is Legion. X and 4 black. Create X tapped 2/2 black Necron Warrior artifact creature tokens. 7. Then gain life equal to the number of artifacts you control. Oh, artifacts I control. I'm sorry. That was 7 I gave myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Still
more.
7. X plus the number of artifacts you control?
Well, these are all artifacts also. I only counted these guys. So,
Wait. Oh, yeah. Create X2, then you gain life equal to the number of artifacts. Yeah, you create them, then you... Yeah.
yep.
That's a crazy good card.
I feel awesome about that.
Necrons. And then I have to
That's a
exile
lot of
this
people.
because they're not letting me cast this twice.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So I'm just going to put this right over
That's
here.
one of those finale
Whole other
cards.
deck of cards.
All right.
That's a good hand of Go Fish.
That's a good hand of Go Fish is exactly right. And then let's...
Do you have any Necrons?
Do you have any Necrons? Well, let me tell you, good sir. Let me tell ya. All right, that was cool. I got to do my cool Necron Warrior thing.
Yeah, that was
I'm very
cool.
happy. I'm
Are you very
happy.
pleased, my bun?
I'm very pleased. Let's see here.
My bun.
So,
That's my rabbit.
I'm a rabbit.
That's so cute.
See, like,
We're,
boss.
we are
That is
we are a disgusting couple. I will warn you all. Let's see here. So Sully's kind of scary, so I'm gonna leave you alone for a bit. I'm gonna go. Does Sully have anything that blocks
anymore.
flying?
She's got
She has a
couple
2/2.
flyers.
She has a 2/2 flyer.
She
Yeah.
does. It's a
Okay.
I will let
ballerina.
you know I also
Love
have
it.
flying because I can tap to crew this flying machine.
Hold on, I'm not
As an
so
instant?
scary anymore.
it's- yeah,
Everybody's
you can do
going
it
for a
anytime.
nap.
Oh, crew is instant, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. So Szarekh is gonna fly over and try to bonk you with his hyperface.
What is he?
It's a 3/4.
Okay. Just flying?
Just flying.
Nothing else going on over there?
I mean, I mill myself, but you know.
He
Oh.
does bad things to himself.
Is it just an
Okay.
attack trigger?
Yes.
Wow.
When it attacks, mill 3 cards. I can put an artifact creature
so that
vehicle
happens
from
right.
among the cards milled that way.
I've
into
read
my
your
hand.
cards 6 times and I
Oh.
cannot. It
That's
just does
I
not
have
stick.
I have
So
no
for
sympathy
my
for you.
for my purposes,
No, it's
just
on
a
me.
flyer that's gonna kill this guy.
I mean, only if you block with him. How much do you like your Thopter? Are you a
hadn't-
monster who is throwing your own?
I don't
your own
understand
goons
why I'm
away?
catching so much flack. I'm catching
38
a lot
health.
of strays.
There you go.
What is
Oh,
it,
he's at
3?
50. That means nothing.
I'm gonna take 3. Okay.
Mill yourself, Nick. Mill it
1,
hard.
2, 3.
Because now that you put it that way,
I
I
will
do
put
kinda
that
like-
artifact into my hand, and these guys. Oh,
They're looking pretty great.
they're looking pretty great. They're going in the graveyard. The reason why I'm laying my graveyard out is because some of my things have unearth
Nick
abilities.
has 50
so-
health.
I
How
know.
do you do that? One of us guys starts swinging commanders at him. I know somebody who could, but keeps having it squish beneath his
So
feet.
weird. I wouldn't even need a commander to swing if
Is that your turn?
Are you guys complaining about something? Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Do we need to do it louder?
You could.
Okay, untap upkeep draw. I don't have any more upkeep triggers.
Triggers. You shouldn't say that. I get triggered by that word.
Triggers.
Like Chrono.
So, talk amongst yourself for a minute. I gotta do some math.
Oh,
I
God.
hate those words.
I don't like that at all. That's awful. I do not like that. Talk amongst yourselves. I have to do math as I plot
That's
Nick's
usually
destruction.
no. This is gonna sound like this. No, but it's genuine. That is usually what Corey says before he like eliminates somebody.
Oh, great.
In like a home game, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, you just talking about. I gotta do some math." And then it will be like new text generated on cards that were in front of him that just says specifically like "screw Nick" in particular. Actually,
Corey's like, talk amongst yourselves while I create a glitch in the matrix.
yeah. If you have a player named Jen at your table, they should go leave. They can
All
go
right.
home.
Well, here it is. Third time's the charm.
You actually had enough to pay for him?
Yeah, it's the math I was doing. It is Mothman. We all get 1 radiation, except I get 2.
What if I already had one?
You get 2 then.
You have the second radiation.
Yes.
I need another.
Did
What's
you
that
still
snake
have
do?
it? You hadn't
Yeah,
gotten rid
no,
of it?
I've just
It
been
gives my
landing.
guys the additional 1 counter.
Okay, where's the ghoul? Sorry,
Ghouls-
Chat
ghouls over
says that
here.
there's something here.
What chat say?
Don't look.
Excuse me.
They'll learn, let him cook.
I need another rad
Corey being
counter.
allowed to have that snake out while the ghoul is on the field is a crime no one is talking
Need Arcadis
about.
to shut up
He's
for a
got
minute.
Recon. What's the ghoul do?
Ghoul is anytime a creature dies, you put a 1/1 counter on him. And then when he dies, each opponent gets a number of rad counters equal to its power.
Oh, so he's going to go drop rad counters on every single one of us.
Yes.
Which is why I'm ignoring him.
Yes. So, which again, Nick, I'd like to remind you, you want to mill. So this is ultimately good for you.
I mean, it's losing
Do you
life
want-
isn't great, but you
Or
know.
yeah, giving you counters.
I need
Listen,
another
man.
rad counter.
Do you still have a red counter?
Yeah.
How
Just
have
put
you
a
not
just put
ditched
another
it?
just put a dice on it to say how many you have.
Oh, you don't actually have it. Oh, you do?
No, I do.
Have you been milling land? every
Yes.
Do you
time?
just do land
Yeah.
every time?
Yeah.
That's
I've
funny.
gone through 3 lands.
Oh my god.
Well, with that, I'm gonna pass turn.
Oh, okay.
it's me.
Just put out heck you, moth guy.
Okay.
And
So this
2
guy. So
floating
okay,
mana.
I lose 2 stun counters. For
Correct.
one from each of them. So this guy does untap.
No, he does
No,
not.
no, no. One
You're
on
removing
each.
the counters, which you do instead
Oh.
of untapping him.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Oh yes.
You can give those back.
There you go.
So one of
guy
them
does
should
come
still
back.
be tapped.
Well, they're both tapped. It's
Yeah.
just one of them is tapped for another turn
Yeah.
because it has
Okay.
another stun counter.
Yeah. So they're just both tapped then. All right. And then, but these guys are fine, and I get another factor.
I've not been this stressed being a commander for a while.
Do I have
Is it all the math you're having to do?
It's not the bath, but it's
I
like
got
the
one
ultimate
more.
control that Jen is throwing out, and as well as
Jen is the one who's stressing you.
yeah, well,
This
no,
guy-
it's her being able to do that. Her having all
The
these
freaking
big things.
U.S. Air
Oh, wait, no, I
Force
have
over
this.
here.
We're all doing a lot. We're all
Okay.
stressing me. The stress is also with the control deck, which is
Okay.
like, am I going to do the
When
thing
the
I'm gonna
factor enters
do,
the field,
or
this
is
guy
it
goes up
not?
another 1 because it's an artifact creature and it's equal to the number of artifact creatures I have. He also gets a 1/1 because other artifact creatures you control get a 1/1. There. Now I can draw a card.
I'm gonna throw up.
Why?
So
See-
many big numbers.
See, like, I just don't get stressed by this crap. Either I'm going down or I'm not. And I'm going to take things with me when I do, and it's going to be fine.
Did you mill?
I don't have a. Do I have a red
Right.
counter?
Yeah.
Everyone
Everyone
has.
Everyone, because
Oh.
nothing came out again.
Okay. Then I'll mill now. I don't even know what that is. It's a
Not
necklace.
a land though, so you take 1 damage.
Okay. No, I don't. Okay. I gotta think here, people. Don't stop your fun little banter for my sake.
I'm just wondering. Radagast, he's so tired. But at least one of my guys is immortal this turn.
Is it? Which one?
Any of them, really. I can just regen them.
Oh right. Oh yeah. Yeah, you also have that one. Forgot about that one.
The really funny part is the reason why these work really well together is because I regenerate, it taps, I remove all the damage on it, then I use her, I untap it. Look, it's back like Jordan.
Back Jordan.
You thought he was gone. You thought he was gonna go play baseball.
No,
No,
he's
he
back.
didn't. He's freaking back.
He's got Bugs Bunny with him.
He does. I don't know why, but he does.
You ever think about how the crucial plot at the end is when he gives Michael secret stuff? So they just did a performance-enhancing drug to win, to win against the Monstars.
Okay, well,
Cheaters prosper. That's what Bugs Bunny taught me.
because I have so many artifact creatures out on the field now, it's 6, I believe, 6 or 7.
That's a lot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Or actually, is it that number? Anyways, no, that's for artifacts, not technically art. I believe I have 6 or 7. Regardless, I have more than 5, which is what would cover my commander tax
Yes.
and the colorless.
Yeah.
So he's actually still 3, and this is a 2 land. So there we go. Urza is home. He's home. That's the first part of my turn. Keep going. Let's see. I'm gonna.
Your Necron dude's been doing pretty good.
I mean, in
You
that
got a lot of
he's-
good boys.
He survives by being non-threatening.
Yes. But I mean, look at you. I mean, you've got 100 little guys now. So that's pretty good.
That's a lot of guys. I
Yeah.
got a lot of little guys. I'm real happy about them little guys.
I
Yeah.
think this guy's cute. I want to cast him. Filigree Attendant.
The secret stuff was water, but they didn't know it was
That's
water
4. Yeah,
until
so I
he
did
said
that.
it
Okay.
later.
Filigree Attendant has flying, and its power is equal to the number of artifacts you control.
And it's an X1.
This also went up when this guy entered.
And that's star 3.
Star.
Yeah. So
Okay,
it's
that's
just
fine.
its power is equal to that. So I happen to know that the number of artifacts I control is this many.
Yes,
So
it's true.
10,
10.
and then a 1/1 because it's an artifact creature because of Chief of the Foundry.
Sully
not-
is such a problem, but you can become a problem so fast. But Sully is such a problem.
Yeah.
And then I'll keep that separate
Threat
since it's from
assessment's
Chief
rough.
of the Foundry.
It is rough. It is super rough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing that. Okay.
Cheers for the stay hydrated. I don't have water with me, but cheers.
I have a drink. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Do you have a drink?
I have a drink.
I have no dank.
I
We're
forgot.
clinking drinks over cardboard game. We are very brave people.
Unsleeved
Yeah.
cardboard
I'm
game.
unafraid. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
Corey will
Sully's
fix that.
chatting.
Corey will fix that. I was trying to press my little rewards button. Since I'm here, then maybe someday when I'm sick for strange
My
aeons.
rewards button stopped working. I'm not sure
Okay,
why.
I'm definitely gonna.
Like you
hit
don't
here.
get the points,
Oh,
or?
hi! A delivery.
Oh, thank you so much. Cheers.
Yay!
Yay!
This guy's sick.
I love
You should
water.
sit back here for a minute. So is she. She should sit back here for a minute.
So's Urza, right?
So it's Urza. He should sit back here
He's
for a
got a
minute.
tummy ache.
These guys all have pneumonia.
Brutal.
So let's see here. I'm gonna. Do you have flying, deer? Actually, you have 27 health. You have flying though.
I do not have flying.
You do not have
Well, I
flying.
only have one flying thing, and he's tapped right now, so.
So you don't have flying.
I don't have flying.
Excellent. Well, we're gonna look at you because you have 50 health. This should not be a surprise.
I knew this day would come.
What's your The problem is I can't swing anything big at you right now.
oh, well, I feel awful. Thank you.
Yeah.
But go on.
What's your biggest blocker over there?
I have a
Got bad eyes.
3/3, and I have a 3/2, and then I have 2/2/2s.
My heart knows that I should swing that bear, but I don't know if I can stomach it.
I mean, I promise you, it is the lowest priority thing to kill in that you swing at me
Yeah.
with.
Okay.
The thing
the
that
lowest is a-
synergizes with nothing.
Yeah.
But he's funny.
But he's.
I have
He's
plans
really
for this
funny.
bear, okay? You think
She's
I
like,
don't,
I will
but I do.
cyborg this bear up and murder you with him.
You're gonna Voltron
You
the bear.
will. You
Oh
will
my gosh.
regret
if I
giving
could
me that
flirt
bear.
a card to just chat right now, I would. But
Mhm.
let's see.
If you could forward a card to just
Flirt.
Oh.
Like if I could just like cheekily be like,
Well, I mean, there is a
I-
camera. and
Could.
you literally
I
just-
could.
It's probably not focused.
I'll just be like, it's a planes. I'll
just
be
hold
like,
it up and be like,
they don't know.
Pull a playing card.
It's like a pocket cam from like World Series Poker. You could be like,
Yeah, it's just the ace of spades. I'm like, they don't know yet. Okay. You had a 3/4 was your biggest.
well, I mean that one's tapped, but here I will just show you all the cards that are
Thank
untapped
you.
right now,
Okay.
just to make your life
I
easier.
forgot.
I was
Everything's
gonna say,
expert
I
too.
really struggle to see across.
I mean,
okay, so your biggest
do
is a
any of you have any creature removal? I don't think that hexproof is going to do anything.
Okay.
I've got
the
blue. I
cheesy
got
fruit,
some
and
in
then
here.
that's gonna be- Yahtzee.
Oh my god. Oh, that's it. I lose. That's it.
Oh,
Okay,
well.
ace of spades.
That's the game.
So you got two
Okay,
coming
okay.
at him.
Yeah, 2/2/2s. And then I'm going to go ahead and also send Armix. And Armix is going to
Armix is a 4.
He's a 5/4.
5/4. Okay.
And then I'm going to also. I really might as well here.
You don't have any land on tap.
Huh?
You don't have any land.
I don't have to. I can discard for his little extra.
Oh.
I see.
His flirty little extra ability. I'm going to do Darksteel Citadel because it will count for his number here. And you still got your commander out, even though he's tapped, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to win Armix attack. So yeah, these are my attackers. Is
Okay.
these two Thopters?
Your attackers are declared.
Yes.
Who are you
I'll
attacking?
tap them in a second, but so I can read him to you. I will not tap him yet.
I mean, you can just hand them to me.
It's all against Nick.
Okay.
Armix, when he attacks, I'm going to discard a card. I just did. When you do, target creature defending player controls gets a -X until end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts you control.
Okay, so minus a gazillion.
Yeah, because it's also the ones in my graveyard.
Okay.
Too. So it's quite a lot.
Well, you only need 4, so.
Okay. I'm sure I have more than that. That makes me more than I do. But yeah.
I'll regenerate it.
Really?
I got nothing better to do.
Jen,
Can
what's
you
going on?
Can you
And
regenerate?
then I'll untap it. So it's just chilling.
Jen,
It's back like Jordan,
Oh.
and it's untapped. So he's just chilling.
Jen,
there.
Jen, what's going on?
Wow. Okay. This
Alright.
is
Nick-
this has
Nick-
gotten Game of Thronesy here.
Yeah.
Nick said it was.
All
Nick
right,
said
and
we
so-
were.
Why are you doing this? Nick has 50 life.
So this is a 5/4. This is a 5/4
Nick
right here.
nearly doubles your life total.
And
I know, but honestly, Nick doesn't scare me at all.
Okay. Well, you still got you got 2 2/2s.
I know what's in Nick's
Well,
deck,
you
and
should
it
feel
doesn't-
real
I
good
know,
right now.
I got his balls in my hand. So I might as well.
Don't worry, she didn't do it because she thinks you can win.
What is an ant to a god?
I got priorities here, and you're doing real good being a magnet for destruction.
I literally
All right.
ignore. I said,
All
"Oh,
right.
don't worry, Jen. I'm not gonna hurt you. You have 27
no.
health."
This is Game of Thrones stuff right now.
Isn't that what
God.
This is like,
is?
hey, Sully's coming over the hill over here. You should do something about it. My commander's like,
Okay.
oh, really? Yeah, okay. I'll do
Okay,
that.
Nick. Which little Thopter robot do you want to kill?
That one.
Okay. This
Um,
goes down one.
Wait, how's it die? Isn't this your only flying?
Yeah.
So when the other two was go through?
Yeah. These
well,
guys
that
are.
one's gonna go through, but then that one doesn't fly, right?
It doesn't fly. He's
Okay.
a 5/4.
Cool. 2 Necron warriors. He's dead.
Okay.
Wait, you regenerated. How did it die?
Because activated combat ability gave it enough minus X counters that it dies.
Right, I forgot about the minus
Goes to the
minus.
graveyard counter. Right, goes to the graveyard. She regenerates it, comes back.
Okay.
And then I untap
then
it.
Okay.
untapped it because it comes back tapped when you regenerate.
I don't.
No, it does.
It does. Oh, does it say there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, the old regenerate keyword from back
From
when
back
I
wh-
first started
Yes.
playing.
That's how I
tapped
learned
was
it
part
too.
of it. That was
Yes.
how that worked. Okay.
Regenerate has been retired. I don't ever
So-
ever see
Okay.
it anymore.
So that-
So
words
you're
go
gonna
away.
take 2 damage.
I will
then.
take 2 damage.
Okay, so this
And
guy
you-
will die,
and
and this
that-
guy will die.
Correct, and you'll get to scry, right?
A 5/4? Oh
Yes,
yeah, because
two
it's 2
2/2s.
2/2s. Okay, that's fine.
Two,
And I'll get to scry?
Isn't that what happens when you deal me combat damage?
Oh no,
with-
I'll get a card.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, for the combat damage. So it's just gonna be 1. This thing will go down 2 because 2 artifacts were removed,
That
which
was
means
my
that
goal.
this guy will go down. Yeah, Jen, you really got me. I'm at 9 9s now.
That's what I'm saying, man.
And the 50 life player was spared some wee damage. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this guy's tapped.
If it wasn't a big deal, you wouldn't be upset about it.
I'm just confused. First, I get stuck with a bear.
And he goes
Stuck or
splat,
blessed?
right?
What?
The artifact creature.
You heard he
He
came off.
gets tapped.
Oh, this is somebody else.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
another.
Sorry.
Those are
That's
different-
a
You have
different
so
boy.
many; they blur
These are
together
different
in my
This is the
brain.
thing you killed.
Yes.
Got you. Cool.
Black-
And now
brown.
I'll get my card. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Indestructible lance.
So she's not part of this deck, but she is
Okay.
actually one of my
These guys
favorite
mag-
magic cards
None of
ever.
these.
She's great.
She's
So-
really good.
Yeah.
These guys were sick, but they're still alive.
They just have, they
They're
just
just
they just have a touch
And
of the
on my
black plague.
end-
She's also
step.
especially great if you have a commander that taps for an activated ability, then you can do it twice.
She's good for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's say, so on my end step, I'm going to make another construct with a 1/1 for each artifact I control. I'm out of the construct one, so do we want to say this guy's that?
Sure.
I mean, I just blew
declaring-
one up, so he. Oh, I see. It's a different thing.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, it's
His
another one of
command.
these guys.
I see.
I'm trying to indicate this.
Now do you see? focusing.
Okay. Matter of fact,
That
I'll just
Urza
move the
goes
counters
crazy.
here since he's the only relevant one right now. These guys are both tapped. Does that make sense? Did
So
everybody
first off,
understand that?
I understand what you're saying. You are still wrong. Those are very relevant. But yes, I understand
Well,
what
yes,
you mean.
yes. Okay.
When
And
they
then this will
untap,
go
you
up-
can just put them under him.
This will go up 1 because it's another artifact entry. Okay. I believe that is... I've got a lot of stuff to manage right now, but I'm pretty sure that was... Oh, she goes up 2. She should always have a matching number. Okay. Then that should be my turn.
Draw.
Mill
Raid.
Oh.
2, yep.
I messed something up.
2.
Oh, hang on.
So
So
2
wait.
life down.
2 life down, then I get 4 counters on him. Would you mess up?
The Thopter should have had Menace because
Oh.
Urza's out. So the Thopter would not have been able to be killed because you didn't have 2 flyers.
Ah.
But I'm willing to just take that since that was on me. But
I mean,
all
I
the
forgot
other
to
guy,
cast
the
something on
other,
the turn
yeah,
too,
the,
I guess.
Yeah,
other
alright.
artifact creature that you killed with 2 things anyways.
Fair's fair.
We're gonna play Opt. I'm gonna scry 1.
That's
to
what
the
you
top
get.
card of my
Play a new deck. I know what to do. I'm sweating.
An intense last turn.
It's a sweaty
I
game.
had a lot of stuff to do. I do my card, right?
I like it. I will play. What do I want to do?
Man, you still got 7 guys you get to untap next turn.
They're waking up. And Commander is like the amount of mana we're throwing around, mana, I don't know, whoever.
Yeah.
Amount of mana we're throwing around, like you get crazy effects
Yeah.
going. Because like I think the doubled life pool, like we really get to play around with it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I mean,
Using life as a resource is way
Yeah.
less risky than
Yeah.
too.
I have a vampire deck.
It's crazy.
That's the first deck that I ever had, and then fully upgrade. I didn't
Mhm.
I even buy another deck until it was fully upgraded. And I played that forever, and then I added a bunch of cards to it because it goes off of the blood system.
Yeah.
I added a bunch of cards that would involve me paying life to make things happen, which
Mhm.
freaked me out at first because that's just so counterintuitive. But it greatly improved it.
Yeah. The funny thing about Commander is because it's like the most popular format right now. It's also like the most complex format because you have 4 people who are triggering so many different things at the same time. So it's fun. It's like the least new player friendly
Yeah.
format, but it is like the most popular and like gets the most people into it.
uh-oh. Magic has entered the Warhammer fantasy phase of its existence. I'm terribly sorry, Corey.
All right.
Oh no. Wait, what's Warhammer? What do you mean?
Exactly.
Oh no.
I'm going to tap Woe's Pathfinder to give her 3/3 trample.
Oof.
And then I'm gonna send her after Sully. And then we're gonna vote.
Sorry, I didn't do anything to you.
Dominion or guidance?
Dominion is the ring. Guidance is a card.
Yeah.
Wait. Does the vote happen before or after I'm
Right
getting
now.
hit?
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote for.
Wait, what's Dominion or Guidance?
Dominion, I
is
get
the
+1,
ring.
+1, and the ring activates.
Well, we didn't want that, right?
Yeah, I'm sticking
Okay.
with guidance.
I
probably.
need a Voti token.
Oh, here's a voting token.
Thank you.
And like
Okay.
a voting token.
I think we know what I'm voting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Dominion face up, that's for the ring.
Correct.
Guidance face down, that's for a card.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
We-
Yay! I get a card.
You get a card.
I'm excited.
Technically, you get to vote too, by the way.
I know. I know what I'm voting for.
Yeah.
Now.
I would have had a card.
I'm so
But I
sorry.
forgot he had
With your
Menace.
3
I
18-18s.
forgot he had Menace.
So now she coming for you. She's 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
when she attacks,
He's dying.
Do you get to choose?
Yeah,
Yeah, because of the
Lorien Blade.
sword.
The sword just kills her. Like, it's not attack, it's not tap, it's just direct
Deals
damage.
power to it.
Oh, okay. It deals 5?
7.
Okay. Right. He was great while he lasted.
I mean,
And
you'll
then-
get him right
and
back
then do
out.
I block
His
him?
affinity is
Now
so
you can
high.
block
Yeah,
him.
really.
Okay, and he's just a 4/5?
No, he's a 7-8
With
He's
trample.
a 7/8.
with trample.
Okay. So this guy is a 10/10,
Yes.
and he will block.
Yes.
Because you don't have death. Is something happening? Do
No.
you have death?
No, but I'm gonna
You're getting ready
regenerate.
to
I'm
touch
gonna
a card.
regenerate him and untap him immediately. So it's about to not matter. It's
Yeah.
about to go back to the way it was.
Well, I will hit him, and you will regenerate. So, okay, so I block with this guy.
yes.
He dies.
He dies.
An
I
embarrassing-
immediately
An
regenerate him.
embarrassing death.
Yes.
Embarrassing because I think Jen miscalculated it.
Oh, is that true?
That's,
No,
that's
she had the
what I'm
two.
betting.
She had the two
I
floating
had
up.
the 2 floating.
She's
Okay.
planning.
Okay.
I was planning.
She wanted
Yeah.
that trigger.
Dink, dink, dink.
Oh, she wanted to be able to go to like take out. You wanted to take
I
out the
wanted
commander.
to take out the
Yeah.
commander
Gotcha.
with
No,
no
she's trying to take
consequences.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I'm doing direct damage in a way that can't kill my commander.
That makes perfect sense.
And then she untaps immediately.
Okay.
So I still have it untapped.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
But he has blood on his hands.
He does.
He's killed.
He killed Galadriel.
He's here for it.
That's-
And I hope he's proud.
And
I
she
know.
came back like Jordan. All right, I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Untappa.
Big on tap for you.
Whoop. And is this still the same turn
One-
that you
yeah.
dropped him?
Sure is.
All right. Draw.
Commander!
Oh god, it's this card.
Basic swamp.
It's so ridiculous. All right. I'll deal with that later. Mill. I don't mill a land, so I lose a life, and this goes away.
Bunnies.
I'm gonna make sure our battery's still good.
I have a battery.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's in my body.
Okay.
It's making energy right now.
Just in case you need.
Like, I'm just saying.
Rip your pacemaker
No, don't worry.
out.
That's exactly what we were talking about.
That's what I thought we were
Did
talking
you,
about. I'm
did
just
you
making
mill?
sure.
I did.
What'd you mill?
I milled not a land, and I took damage.
Cool. Oops, that doesn't. I need the plus counters again. The,
these.
I just need just one. Thank you.
Alrighty.
This one is almost done.
Okay.
3, 4,
There's one more in
5,
here.
6.
If it's not another, no, there's one more in here.
I will play Caged Sun.
Oops.
As Caged Sun enters
Oh.
the battlefield, choose a color. I'll pick black. Creatures I control of the chosen color get +1/+1. Them.
Dang.
Oh boy.
And whenever a land's ability causes you to add 1 or more mana of the chosen color, add an additional mana of that color.
Whoa.
It's a
That's
really
a
nice
hot
That's a
card.
great card. It's an
It's-
artifact?
It's an artifact, yeah. It's a really nice card.
Yeesh.
Alrighty. Then I've got let's go with so I want to unearth 7, so I just need to tap 4 swamps
Why are you bringing shit back from the dead?
because I'm Necron.
Oh
Girl, you do that.
Canoptic Tomb Sentinel Exile Cannon. When Canoptic Tomb Sentinel enters the battlefield from a graveyard, exile 1 target non-land permanent. Go away, Mothman.
I've got protection in my hand.
big
I've
game of
consistently
keep
been.
away.
I have been 1 mana short of this protection card in my hand every turn.
I get.
so big so
damn it.
fast.
He gets so big so exactly. He's scary.
I get it,
Freaking scary.
but I would just like to swing with it once.
No.
No, go away. I don't want it.
What we don't want you to do.
You're not an issue. He's got 47.
I'm glad that somebody said that.
You're the biggest issue. I
Don't
don't know why you hate
me.
It
No,
has-
I don't hate you.
It's firmly become like a line down the table.
Honestly, I have nothing personal against you anymore now that Mothman is off the table.
So part of Unearth is I basically only get him for this
I wasn't
turn.
gonna swing at you either.
Mothman rides exactly
I'm
on
the
line.
one that can commander damage him out.
Well, now that that's out in the open, I'm gonna swing at Corey with my entire army.
Oh my gosh.
Fine, whatever.
Do you have any flying?
I do, yeah. I can tap him to crew this and make it fly.
You could tap him to crew
Oh,
that
he's
to
got
get
a
fly,
card.
but he's
Yeah.
still big enough. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
I'll block it.
So attack and attack.
Okay, how much am I taking? What's the total number here? 'Cause I think I might just kind of be
3,
dead.
6, 9,
No way.
12. hang
Yeah,
on.
pretty much.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21.
Whoa.
21 and 4 is 25. 25 and 4 is 29. 29 and 4 is 33. 33 and 6 is 39 damage.
Yeah, there it is.
Um,
Okay,
hey guys, let's talk about that.
let me think. Who are your biggest fellas? Who are your biggest, scariest fellas? These
Necron
three.
Death Marks are scary-ish. Royal Warden is not as scary, but still scary. Canoptic Tomb Sentinel is... I lose him at the end of the turn anyway, but if you don't want to take the damage...
I kind of don't want the damage.
Yeah.
It's kind of the main one. He's vigilant, too.
Yeah, that's true. He is vigilant.
All right, well, I'll block the... This here. Alien's going to block him.
Okay.
The snake will block the 5.
Okay.
Is that how I want to do this? No, I want to do the ghoul will block the 5.
The Ghoul will block the 5. Okay.
Because that'll always kill it.
The Sentinel gets blocked by the alien.
Yes, and
Okay.
then the snake will block.
Magic has gotten so weird. The snake gets blocked by the alien. Just that those words come out of your
While
mouth.
you're doing that, I'm milling myself, by the
Cool.
way.
Snake will block this.
Snake will block that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this is how much damage is left between
Oh my
these, you
God.
said?
Give me a quick minute. Let me go
I
add it
didn't
up for
realize
you.
you could do
All right,
quite that much.
21.
So these guys are all blocked,
Yes.
and these guys are not blocked.
Correct.
Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 21 and 4 is 25.
I was off by 4.
I'm in. I'm still in the game.
Still in the game.
You did it. You made it.
All right.
Dead.
Then everybody gets 4 red because he dies.
Yep.
I'm kind of sad about that, actually.
I feel nothing anymore.
Uh,
I have a
how
car.
much? That was a
Man.
4.
So he was 2.
Okay.
He was
so
4.
He's dead. He's 4, so
yes.
he's down.
And he's a 2/3.
And
So
he's
I
still
think
up.
he's still up, yeah. So
Yep.
I only killed but 1. That's all I could do. So
And end of my turn,
probably shouldn't bring
Canoptic
out
Tomb
radiation.
Sentinel.
I've already got it out. Don't worry. I've already got 2 radiation.
You have 2 radiation right now.
Yes.
You take damage from that too, don't you?
Exile
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
beginning of the next
Oh.
end step.
If I mill a non-land.
Exile.
So we'll see.
okay. Well,
Anything
you
can
won't
happen.
die from it.
No,
Right?
but next turn.
Oh,
Next turn might get a little silly.
All right, I was pretty happy with that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a good turn.
That was good. All right, I'm happy. Thank you.
Anytime we draw.
things are different now.
No, they're not.
All right, Sully, now I need you to go deal with Nick.
Jennifer?
Because I called detente, and
You and I are going to have words that are outside this room.
That's 2 lands.
Are you allowed to split attacks, by the way? Like, can I
Island.
divide my army and go after
Yeah.
multiple people?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you can
It's
do that.
rather encouraged
All right.
to do that.
Awesome.
So,
Can I split the queen?
Huh?
Kill the queen.
What?
The jukebox.
What?
how many counters are out on the board right now?
I don't know because
No,
of that.
I don't have
How many
any.
rad counters out on the board?
I
right
have
now?
2.
4.
4. You have 4.
Everyone
The ghoul
knows,
died.
all of us should have 4 because
Oh,
his ghoul went down.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Did
okay.
not know that.
Oh, yes, I do. It's right here.
Then I have 4
+4, +4.
counters.
Okay. So I'm gonna,
These are not counters, though. They're all just 1/1s.
I
not
think
1/1
that's all just
counters.
bookkeeping.
I'm just using this as counters right now.
I'm
This
gonna
is
play
to represent rad counters.
1 and 2,
sure,
and I'm gonna
right?
play Lumbering Mega Sloth. He costs 1 less for each counter among players and permanents. Trample. He enters tapped. I pass turn.
Wow. He do
Okay.
be lumbering.
He is a sloth.
I love
Jeez, we
him.
got
I'm never
radiation
touching
4
him.
from that?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm never touching him. He's beautiful.
He's.
Okay.
I'm not gonna survive.
He's majestic.
you won't have a turn to
So
worry about
this guy's not going to untap, but this guy will, and
Yep.
he's the same as this guy.
Yep.
And this guy didn't have it. He's got a normal situation going on. But this guy equals another one of these that is created on my upkeep, and he's sick, so don't worry about him. Okay, does
See?
everybody know that? I'm running out of cards. This guy is this guy, but he's sick.
Is this guy a floating die?
He's a 2/2. He's a floating die that's a 2/2.
Why don't
Yeah.
you borrow one of my little guys?
That's lovely. There he is.
All right.
But he's ill.
And you mill 4.
Yes, well, I'm gonna...
Oh, speaking of which, I have
Draw.
3 mil. I'm sorry.
Let me draw.
If you had a board wipe, that'd be pretty baller.
For you.
Yes.
Okay. Untap this. Now I do the... Okay, so...
Now mill for you.
1. That's a creature.
Doesn't mean anything. You just mill
2.
four.
Oh,
It just you'll take damage for each
2.
non-land.
3, 4. Okay, so
2
my soul
damage.
ring.
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay, and this goes down 2.
Yes.
Okay, but that doesn't mean because Mothman's not out.
Means
Let me
nothing.
get this out of the way right now. My soul ring went in there.
That is sad.
Did you really need the mana at this stage?
Listen, I
forget.
truly,
I forget. Soul Ring is the most broken super
Well,
card
that's not.
in
I'm-
all
I'm-
of Commander.
One
The
mana for
truth
2.
is
It's
that
never bad to see it. You
I'm
know.
truly uncomfortable with how many turns that I've missed my mana drop. Oh, that's a lot.
Elbow
of
just cramps. It's
stuff
pretty
in
sick.
there. Okay, I got my card though, which was this. Okay, and I made a thought.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
now I can
I didn't mark
begin
my commander
turn.
damage.
Oh gosh, you got commander damage.
Don't know if
too.
that could come up later. Oh, he's 4. That's even better. Thanks, man.
Oh, this goes up 1 because I made a thopter.
Let's be real.
Yeah, let's keep it fair. Keep it above board here, okay?
Nick, do you still have a flyer out?
It
won't-
is out. It's not.
Or
it's
sorry,
tapped,
up.
But
Okay. It won't matter, I'm sure.
He's got 1, 3, 3 up.
yes, I have 1/3/3 up. That's kind of chilling out and sitting there.
Okay, and how much can it? This is gonna take me.
I'm bracing for impact here.
8. This guy should still just cost. Surely he's gonna cost an artifact each time. Yeah, he's still just 3. Guys, talk amongst yourselves.
Sorry.
I mean,
I'm trying to think
the
of how I can
totals
make it out
that's
of
coming
this.
is going to determine whether or not I live through this turn. So we're
You
getting
don't
about
have any mana.
to find out.
No, he's tapped
The
out.
total that is coming, yes.
I don't have any mana.
I technically have a little bit of mana, but it's not really enough to do much.
It's 1.
Is your artifact tap or anything or no?
This one, it
Yeah.
does plenty just sitting there.
Okay.
It doesn't need to do anything else. I am perfectly happy. This is like freaking Mirari's Wake, a global buff,
Yeah.
all worked into one. It is
Can I see
a
it?
crazy good card.
Cool art.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great for monocolor text.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally got the Transcendent Catan shard like caged up.
I don't know what
I
that
need to
means.
ask you
Yeah,
a
it's
question.
very impressive. I just want
Okay,
I've asked you
I'm
this-
impressed.
I'm gonna play this, so I'm okay with you saying
Okay.
this. I've asked you this before.
Oh, I sense conspiracy.
No, I don't think she understands the role of the card.
Yeah.
That's also
Okay,
possible.
It's
yes.
something that is frequently confused. I'm getting ready to play it regardless, though, so it won't matter. It's just something that is frequently.
Oh wait, it's also that's at instant speed. That bit, because it's not.
Okay.
If you play it, I can explain it. Then everybody will
I'm
know.
playing cranial plating
Oh,
because
I have that.
the
Yeah, I know
equipped
what that is.
creature gets a 1/0 for each artifact you control. And
The
that's
bear.
gonna be the bear!
That's a scary bear.
You do be
She
scary.
cyborged up the bear, everybody.
She did it. This is Chekhov's gun, if I've ever seen it.
Yes, because I'll be tapping 2 and then a 3rd to equip it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, what?
You have to pay the
Equip
equip
one?
cost.
Yes.
Yes, so
Yeah,
2.
yeah. 2 to cast
2,
it, then 1.
and
Okay,
then a
and then you're
third.
doing the 2 black. Yeah, yeah.
No. It's colorless. I'm only dealing in colorless this turn. That's not true. I am bringing out Urza. He's coming out too. I should do the math for how much he's gonna do here. For each artifact, you could give me a moment. That is gonna be many. So that's 1, 2,
So how's the weather out there?
3,
Pretty good.
It's
Four,
fine.
Been a pretty
5.
decent day. It's getting a little hot.
Yeah, it's
6,
humidity's coming
7.
back,
We've
which
gone-
is unfortunate.
We've gone through like the 2
Um,
weeks of
8,
spring, and now we're
9,
just gonna enter the long
10.
long
Fact.
summer.
I love driving a black car.
Oh yeah.
This is when I really
11.
love it.
12.
Reminds me of the days when I lived in a.
That's 12.
So this is
apartment
why
with
I've never
single pane
played
window.
Commander.
I need some of those.
Here you go.
I don't think I've
Just
ever
2.
played a Magic game that lasted more than 15
Just 2.
minutes.
Just
Take it.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
Those old like tournament.
this
Craziness.
bear.
Yeah, no. Well,
Now, keep in mind,
CEDH is like that.
His
Like,
his
my
health,
Magic games are 15 minutes.
Yeah.
his health is still 3, but its power is 5. is 15.
Okay.
So he packs a punch.
He's got like buzz saws on his head now.
Yes!
And
But
he's like,
he's got one big crystal that you can see that's easy to break.
he's coming for you. It's a lazy,
so
he's a Zelda boss.
Yeah,
He's
got
so
he's got
strong.
you have an eyeball that you could hit 3 times.
He's so strong and brave.
I actually do kind of miss drafting. Drafting was
you know,
fun.
yeah, I've never done a draft. I would like to.
Drafting
It's just
is a lot-
It's just expensive.
So
Okay.
here's the
It's
fun
not that
thing. If we do it
expensive.
for the show, we can expense it.
Yo, I didn't want to say that, but I've been thinking it for months. Just saying.
Okay. Then I'm gonna tap. Then
I
I'm
will
gonna spend my
happily do
last
that.
2 here. Tap him. Create a token that's a copy of up to 1 target artifact token you control. Mill 2 cards. One of these guys.
Okay.
Give me another one. Now he'll be sick, so he can go sit with his buddy.
Lovely.
I got tokens. Like, I'm not gonna be using them soon. You can...
There you go. He's sick. He's ill. He's ill. Along with him. He's got a different kind of sickness.
Good luck.
It just depends on what the numbers add up to. If I miscalculated
Okay.
it, or if I just got lucky because
Now I can look at my attacks.
we'll see
Now,
if she
and
beats
I'm-
47. I'm dead.
Urza's sick.
Urza is sick, but artifact creatures you control have menace. So,
He only has
right.
one
and I'm not
blocking
forgetting
card.
this time.
Where's the calculator?
Everybody has menace sitting here except for the bear.
Right.
Okay.
I don't have a calculator.
He,
Hand me one.
he only has one blocker. I don't
Yeah.
think it's
Do you want
gonna
to just hand
matter.
me the calculator and you can just read me off numbers and I'll keep a running total?
Okay.
All right. Go.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and do because I also have to keep you.
Kill him.
I'm gonna get you.
Kill him.
Okay. We're going to send in both of our those are 11/11s.
Cool. So 22.
And then we're going to send in the flying 11/11.
Okay.
33.
33.
Yeah.
And then we're going to send in the bear, which is 15.
Bear does not have menace.
Bear
Right.
does
But
not
you can
have
still send it.
menace.
Yeah.
I could still send it. What's your only blocker there?
A 3/3. Oh no.
I do love him. He doesn't have trample, so maybe I ought to send. I don't know if I can quite get you. Is the thing here.
Well, you're at 48 right
If
now, and I
you-
have
I'm
47. So like, I don't. You're
Oh.
there. I don't
If
know
you-
what to tell you.
if
if
you
I send the bear,
reattach-
you can only block one of these two. So if you block the, because you only have one blocker,
Right.
you'll block the bear.
Right.
You'll kill him, but it won't matter because this is 48.
No, the
No.
bear's counted.
Oh, the
in
bear
the
made
48.
it 48.
If you reattach the equipment,
Like if I want to play against everybody right
Oh,
now,
I don't have
you
mana to
use,
reattach
including
it.
myself.
I cared only for the bear to get it.
Okay.
I didn't do it optimally.
Oh,
it was
hallelujah.
truly just about the bear.
Yeah.
But
so
I mean, send the Thopter after him, and that
yeah. Send the Thopter and
every
the
little
other
bit
thing.
helps.
Yeah.
No
what-
point in
you're
not
gonna
swinging
hit
out
me.
at him.
I
Well,
mean,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
but
that's
that's
what
not
happens
gonna
when you-
stop.
Actually, I've got another one of these guys to block you, so I don't really.
Well, it's tapped, right?
These guys are just sick.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
they're
have
fine.
them
In my
ta-
sick bay.
Well, we will untap them in your sick bay. So yeah.
I
they're-
Yeah.
don't have room in the sick bay. Okay, there we go. All right, there's the sick bay with Urza. All of them.
Okay.
Let's just do it.
Sure.
All in it.
Let's just do, except for him because he gives me 1/1. So just in case.
That's wise.
So
Okay.
another 2/2
so
going
yeah,
at you.
4.
Or 4.
Another 4.
Yes.
Okay. And the bears are what now?
The bear is a 15.
That's a 15. Is the bear?
Yes.
You need
okay,
to do
so
that
I'm a
again.
minus 15.
You're killing the bear.
I mean, it's lose or block
kill
the
the
bear. Killing the bear is a mere side effect.
I love the bear though.
All right.
Okay.
So he's gone.
So
Okay.
bear's down.
Bear's down.
Cranial plating falls.
Yeah. It's
I
still
take
active,
37 damage.
though. Yes.
All right.
So
I have
close.
10 life left.
Now, Jen, you told me to hit him,
I did.
so you be nice
she was
to me
right
now.
to tell you to hit me.
I mean, I never said I wouldn't hit you back.
Jennifer, we're gonna have non-PG-13 words.
Look, man, I make no guarantees in this world. I play Magic the way some people, play instruments.
Play diplomacy?
I need to take a moment to figure out how many cards I'm going to draw. So, fourth, how many things hit you right now? It was 1, 2, 3, 4,
Four,
5.
5 things hit me? Okay.
5 things hit you. So I'll get 5 cards, and then I'll get 6 because of Thopters.
It's whenever. Oh, you do it every time something damages?
Every time
Yeah.
something does, and then for attacking.
Okay.
So it's 2 triggers. So I'll get 6 cards. These guys are all tapped. This is equipment. But these guys were just... Hold on.
Those guys were just 6, so
My
they're
hand
untapped
goes over
and they're
here for
ready.
a moment. These guys are all... They've been in battles.
Is it really a battle if you go and just punch me? And I don't defend
These
myself?
don't go down because I wasn't
That's
an
how I felt.
artifact.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, you got dogpiled. sir.
Yeah, I was jumped.
You had a wall, and they just
Oh.
poured over the wall.
It was like World War Z. Just Necrons.
He's out here. This is another one of my big. I'll just whoever's holding the.
Pass the torch.
Right. Yeah. This guy is a thopter. He fly. And then
Draw.
so I'll draw 6 cards.
Discard down.
Yes, I
assume.
most certainly will. But I'll also make another one of the. In fact, because he can block, I'll just go there. There's 2 of these guys.
No. Please don't do that. Here.
Okay,
You
there's-
scare him when you do that.
There's 2 of these guys.
That's
Jen.
perfect. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. There's 2 of these guys because Urza will make one on my end step. I'm doing a couple of things on top of each other here, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my 6 cards.
All right, and this is just scrying, or is this drawing?
I'm
Scrying.
Drawing.
She's
Okay.
scrying.
I'm scrying.
And I'm gonna need to discard down here, but I gotta read whatever I just pulled. So
One on the top, one on the bottom.
Go so long, Stinky.
I'm going to draw it. Oh,
we'll go in
crap.
there.
I have to do this.
Yep.
Yes. So did you draw
Mill 4.
first?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next thing you do is you mill 4 cards.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
It's 1
so
damage.
You lose 1. You take 1 damage. Here, I got you.
Okay.
Nice.
And your counter goes down by 1.
I love this music. This
Oh, this
music
is-
has got
This is
me.
Starfighter music. I forget what we did. This. I forget what combat we had for this one.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I'm not shielding
So
there.
what do I need? What do I need?
Miss my grandma.
Oh.
She would have given me health.
I thought you were like serious. For
Oh
No.
yeah, I was kind of like, man, that got heavy real
No,
quick.
Yeah,
my my super grandma. Not that my actual grandma isn't super.
Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna make sure that these guys are at the right total right now because it's the number of artifacts, but that's been jumping around. It might be something.
R1.
Hi, I know it went up when I made this guy. So let's do
That's
number
1,
of artifacts.
2, 3, 4. For Elrond Master. Okay.
Where'd my land go? Where's my land?
Toughness is the attack or the defense?
Defense.
Defense, that's right.
Defense.
Alright, so he's gonna have a +1/+1 counter on him.
These are at 14.
Oh,
Yes.
I got one right here.
Plus a 1, so it's 15.
Oh,
What'd you cast? What is that?
So I played Arwen Weaver of Hope, and then I played Elrond Master of Healing.
It's 2 Elrons.
no, Arwen.
Oh, Arwen. Okay.
Okay. These guys are 15. I've re-crunched the numbers.
Okay.
Oh, I do need one for... What are you? This is another one.
That
of
was
them.
another one of those things.
God bless, dude.
If you want, you can just tuck it tapped underneath the stack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. I know that this one is because it says copy. So I'll just
Alright.
do like... And she's different. She's just got the same text, but she flies.
So
There. That's a monstrosity to look at. But now we understand.
But it's your monstrosity.
Oh, this guy is tapped. I put him...
Oh my god.
so Arwen's gonna come and
Incredibly
she's
lethal.
That's
I
Galadriel.
understand whatever.
Oh, sorry,
you do.
Galadriel's gonna come and she's gonna kill something.
Understandable.
Urza. Does she have enough power right now to kill Urza?
No, but she has enough power to kill one of the
Where'd my hand go?
flyers.
Okay,
Or
my lance-
that thing, actually.
This thing?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna kill
That's
that.
the guy that I've been using to copy so many. That is so fair. I
Yeah.
can't believe that he's gotten to do that so many times.
Everything else has been so
Are
much
you doing
more
this right now?
dangerous.
So
Yeah,
this is
I'm-
There's
happening?
been a lot of other
Okay.
things
Is that
happening.
with the sword thing?
Yeah, no, yeah, with the sword. But Galadriel's coming at you. But she's coming at you in a way that's sort of unthreatening because she's gonna come right back. But yeah, she is attacking. Let's vote.
Oh yes.
You know what?
Oh,
Jen,
Got
this
you.
is.
Thank you.
Here it is.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm
Be loud
bringing
and
it.
proud.
it's a secret vote.
No.
Ring.
1, 2.
3. What happens with a tie? Oh, if it's a tie, I draw a card.
Okay.
I tried, Jen.
Thanks.
That's my last time to try.
Okay.
I don't think I'm coming
and then
back.
same exact story. One of the constructs will beat her up, but I'm assuming she's gonna.
She's
come
coming
right.
back like
I'm assuming
Jordan.
you're gonna regen her again.
Yeah, she's getting regen.
and did you want to untap her?
Yes.
Or? Okay. Is that it?
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Me and Jen have this little dance we do every turn, where she eliminates something on my board and I kill her commander again.
But like, she doesn't stay dead for very
No.
long.
No, yeah, it's just
That
funny.
enchantment is really good for her.
Yeah, asceticism is amazing.
All right, and so I got 4 rad tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So
So I
2.
lose 2.
That's rad. Oh,
rad.
that's
Oh,
rad.
that's
That
rad.
is rad.
Wow.
Oh man, sculpting steel. I miss sculpting steel. It copies an artifact.
Oh,
I could have copied Cage Sun.
you.
Then I have 2 Cage Suns.
Oh, and it's not a legendary either.
Hey Sully,
What?
how many artifacts and/or lands are in your graveyard? Just out of idle curiosity.
Out of curiosity, don't
Artifacts
think about
and
it.
or lands or
Artifacts and lands.
and lands.
Like total.
Okay.
Total each or total of all of it
Total
together?
grand total.
Got it.
Grand total. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about giving me a spreadsheet. Just wondering.
Just making
7,
chit chat.
8,
Just making chit chat.
9,
You know, just things to
10,
think about.
12, 13, 14.
14, huh? That's a lot.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It would be smarter for me to pick me, but I'm gonna pick you because
Okay.
it's funny.
What is it?
Nice.
Canoptic Scarab
Oh,
Swarm.
I hate this thing.
When Canoptic Scarab Swarm enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard.
Okay.
For each artifact or land card exiled this way, create a 1/1 colorless insect artifact creature token with flying.
Okay.
I have 14 bugs.
Okay.
He's got an infestation.
What are the bugs? 1/1s?
They're 1/1 flyers.
Okay.
Uh,
There goes, I'll go to exile. This is exile.
yeah, sure,
Yeah,
that's
that's
good.
fine.
I've lent out all of my tokens. Can I borrow
Let me
one?
find
Here.
something for you.
I got you, fam. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Use
5,
that.
6, 7, 8, 9.
I have 4
Anything.
cards.
4 cards. All right, 9. That's 13. Cool, that's close. And then I'll just here. I'll trade.
Now
Here's
we
the
know-
14th.
I'll trade you that for one of my insect flyers
Okay.
because that way I can just put that one on top. Perfect. Ah,
No, the box.
boom.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
That box is a flying robot.
I heard
I
that.
heard somebody say that one time where it's like, I don't know if that's his best acting he's ever done or his worst acting.
We
Swimmer
we
lands
need to
ability.
get more tokens the next time we.
Yeah, we should
Alright.
get the infinite tokens.
Now,
I
granted,
haven't-
we have a lot of token decks out right now.
I mean,
Yeah.
I am
Feeling the hurt.
Jewish.
1,
Does
2,
that count?
3, 4. You
Not
token.
quite.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets me 8. Shard of the Nightbringer.
Oh god, I hate this card.
8/8 flying. Drain life. When Shard of the Nightbringer enters the battlefield, if you cast it, target opponent loses half their life rounded up. You gain life equal to life lost this way. So I'm gonna pick Sully because she
Okay.
has the most, and I gain 16.
Okay, so I'll lose 16.
Yep.
14, 15, 16.
Man, you suck. You're very canoptic.
Okay. Well, these guys are canoptic. All right. Also, these guys all have
Jen,
something.
do you want to do something about that?
Yeah, I'm working
You've
on it.
only attacked me.
No, I attacked Corey too because I
You
hated
did.
his thing.
Yeah.
All right. All
I've
right.
also been victim to Jen.
I've
But,
also been victim to Jen.
But honestly, I'm sort of a non-specific attacker. I literally look at the board and I look at what scares me the most at that second, and that's what's going away.
Yeah.
Because I can only really, because like my deck is not that scary. It's really good at doing one thing a turn. So I have to assess every turn what is the most threatening thing right now at this second. Absolutely to hell with that thing, and I can't worry about anything else. So I've been very just like that thing. That thing worries me right now. It's
Yeah.
next.
That's fair.
I didn't throw it at you, though.
doesn't matter. It
It's still
exists
there.
in the
And there's
netherworld.
5 of them.
Jen, please, I've torn through 30s, like 30 or 40 of his health because you hit him once.
Oh no, I'm going to hit him, but it has to come when I need it to. It's about hitting him at the right moment.
All right, so I need to. Corey, you tapped out? No, you've got some mana.
Oh, he's got
though,
tons
too.
of mana.
I got mana.
Okay.
Oh,
And
he's still gonna kill
one
Corey.
card in my hand.
Well, I mean, I've got to knock Corey out this
He's
turn.
back to finish the
I mean,
job.
not really.
Because otherwise, like, he'll put out Mothman again, and then I don't have.
I
an
don't
easy
know.
way to deal
Mothman
with it.
kind of
Mothman's-
will kill me
No, Mothman.
if I put Mothman out
Honestly,
again.
Sully's your bigger threat right now.
Oh no
Yeah.
no! Don't.
Jen,
you are
what
the biggest
game are you
threat.
playing?
You
I'm
are
playing
biggest
the
threat.
game where I
She's
win.
winning. Jen is absolutely in the
He's
lead.
basically tapping me on the shoulder and being like, "Sicker, go get this person."
Jen
See,
is
like-
doing incredible.
Oh my
right
God.
Like
now.
other people play Magic the Gathering. Like I picked the right
All
deck
right.
for me.
Yeah, you did.
So let's see here. So attack phase, we're gonna go and put Szarekh at Corey. That should be enough to kill you. That's 4 damage, but I'm gonna throw a couple Necron Warriors
Arcadis,
just to be
it's
safe.
not an awkward ride home if I kill my husband. That's just good foreplay.
And then I've got whoa. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Necron Warriors plus a Royal Warden going after Sully.
I'm not touching you.
Yes. Well, no, don't get me wrong, the gigantic Voltrons that she has over there is entirely drawing my attention right now. Yes, we're gonna do it that way.
Okay.
So
I
we'll
keep
start,
forgetting we're on camera.
How many?
Yep.
let's start with Corey.
Okay.
Okay.
In response,
In response.
Yeah, Corey.
2, 3, and a blue. I'm gonna play Mutation Advantage. Permanents you control with counters on them. I don't. Gain indestructible until and hexproof until end of turn. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to permanents this turn. I don't have anything that can block you, but I can proliferate. So everybody gets 1 more radiation counter except me, and then
Oh,
I
me.
die.
I want to be irradiated.
Can I read that?
Yeah,
That's
they're
kinda
all
funny.
separate sentences, so they all trigger on their
But
own.
permanents aren't gonna get damaged this turn?
To
The
No.
my permanents that have counters on them.
Okay, I got
and
you.
nothing has counters on them.
All right.
But we all get a radiation counter.
Yes.
We all got 1 more rag
That's
counter.
my little treat to you all, and then
I
I
appreciate
perish.
that.
And so Sully, here
I'll
you go.
Clean
How
up
many
my
guys?
board.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys.
Which is a total of
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19.
I thought they were 1-1.
No,
They're
These are
2
2
twos, and they get
2s. There are
1-1s.
3 3s because of this.
Okay.
and they're
Well,
flying.
No, they're not.
They're
None
not?
of them are flying.
Oh,
they're all
they're not
walking
flying?
at you.
Okay. So I'm going to. None of them could kill. Could kill a construct. So these 2 that are awake are going to attack just the big one, and then
Okay, I can unearth this to get more guys, by the way. So just
Okay, man.
be advised. I don't know if you care, but
Okay, man. Cause they're just 2 2s.
they're all 3 3s, and this is a 4 3.
They're 3 3s.
Yes, because of this thing.
Okay, cause I'm just basically going to block.
3 things.
Yeah.
5, all of them. 5 things. How many
Maybe
things
not this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You gonna block 4 things.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
and-
guy will die.
And did you want to get this guy too? He's the guy I can unearth to get more guys, but he does more damage.
How much more?
1 more damage.
I don't think she cares that much about
No,
that.
it's just still a 3 3
It's a
or 3 2.
it's a 3-2. That's a 4-3.
I'm
Oh,
confused.
Okay. So
Too many
what's
numbers.
what's my total? That do I care that much? I don't think. So.
You don't think so? Okay.
I don't think
If you
I'm
don't
gonna
think
give
so,
you
that's
more
fine.
guys.
So you take out 1, 2, 3, 4 of the guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 copter will die. That'll make
This is how I
total go
play
down
Twilight
1.
Imperium. too.
So you'll take
I haven't
6
played
damage
Twilight
from
Imperium.
combat,
I've heard
Okay.
it's good though.
and these will go away.
That's
it's mine.
Your deck is killing it right now.
And Royal Warden will go.
I don't know what you're talking about. My deck hasn't done anything.
I'm putting my money on you.
Also, I
This
attacked
game.
with Szarekh, so I'm gonna mill 3 cards. But that's actually, you know what? It might matter because
But what if the ring tempts me?
oh, this is a thing. I could get that.
I wanted to do it. I'm
I
trying.
really want the ring to tempt me. I don't really care what happens now. I want to find out what happens.
Do you have other cards in there that
Yeah,
has to
I
tempt
do.
you? Okay.
It's just they're not super common in this deck.
Yeah.
Like that's not what the deck is built around. The deck is built around friends
Yeah.
Okay.
and not dying. I'm coming back.
You're blue green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got.
I've got a couple cards that might be able to give you that, or green. They're cheap. I can give you. I think it's deer partings is like 1 green
Was-
to ramp and
How many
the
of
ring
your
temps
guys?
you.
How many of my guys
I've
did
started
I
to call
lose?
green blue
I
decks
lost 4
the bounce
guys. Okay.
house.
So
That's pretty good.
make sure I got it right. Yes, I did get it right. So we're gonna go and cast Szarekh Immortal, Gilded Lotus for him. Comes into play with +1/+1 counter on it for each creature that died this turn. So I lost 4 and you lost 1.
I had a creature
So
die
I
too.
get a 5. Oh, you lost a creature also?
Yeah, because I lost the game.
Oh, those creatures count as dying?
Oh no, they go to exile.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what I
no,
thought.
never mind.
Aw.
So can I get a
They're
+5/+5?
like the Jews in the
Yeah,
desert.
man. Take any of
This
these.
is Passover. This is the perfect time to go into exile.
So he comes out big.
It's
and
fitting.
then second main
We're going on Exodus.
we'll go with
Guys, let me tempt you with my ring.
I'll come back to that later. I'll keep these out for instance effects. Okay, cool. And I will pass to Sully.
Okay.
I can't believe neither of you
Well-
killed each other on your turns. It's so crazy to me.
That's welcome to Commander, my friend.
Yeah.
This is my first time ever
Untap
playing Commander.
thing.
This is like bonkers.
It's fun.
Get another Thopter.
What?
Okay.
Something is making more Thopters? Didn't we kill everything that made
The
No,
Thopters?
that
Next
thing.
Tri Network, baby.
God dang, there's so many things that make things.
Look, I stopped her from making copies of the Apocalypse,
that,
okay?
well, that was good. That was good. That you stopped things
Oh,
from Doctor
wait, but
making
one of
copies
you
of the
sick.
apocalypse.
You're the sick one.
You need to stop calling them sick. It's really sad.
Brother, there's so many. Okay, so these guys are well. Okay.
They're not that well.
I'm not sick, but I'm not well.
I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell. And I
These
know.
guys
right
are
now
all-
you can't tell.
Man, dude. This goes up one shoot. 1, 3, 2. You should be the
There's
same
so much.
number.
So much happening.
Oh, you should be the same number. You're not.
How many do you have? You have 5?
Yeah.
It's
I've got
ridiculous.
5. I've got 5, and they all have menace.
Tell me about your radiation.
Yes. Okay, this is the sick one. All these things are good to go. Now I can. Where'd my hand go? There it went. Okay, now I can do my radiation. So it's going to be
1, 2.
3.
All your counters are going away.
Oh, they're
3
gone.
damage.
Well, that's 3 damage. Does that still happen? You're not here.
Yeah.
It's
Gosh.
effective.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks. Okay. There you
Take
go.
it back though. Once it's done, it's done.
Okay, man. Let's
The wise one's not wise at all. He's just an ass.
I kind of like him
both.
now. Like, honestly, I
The Moth-
changed my mind about him about halfway through the game, and I kind of regretted what I
The
did.
Mothman
He's
is
cool.
the Mothman is nothing but like just straight marketing. It's just like I'm the wise Mothman. Really? Are you really?
I can't believe
you just
tomorrow's
look like you
Friday.
Just eat people.
Tomorrow doesn't feel like Friday.
Tomorrow doesn't feel like Friday.
This
I think it's because I had today off.
Ah.
Because I'm working Saturday.
Ugh.
See, like, you say that, but I'm going to spend, like, an 8-hour day poking little children on Saturday.
That's fair.
What do you? What? Is this like to give them flu shots?
No, to give them, to get blood out of them to find out if they have type 1 diabetes.
Even more
Probably
fun.
would have wanted lead with type 1 diabetes because to get blood from them, of course.
Yeah.
I'm in the medical field. Everyone knows this. I haven't been that, like, shy about it.
Oh.
Oh God, she's excited. I'm worried.
I
I'm
just-
so worried.
This is gonna be a lot. This is 7 mana.
Oh.
She's doing
Yeah.
So I'm looking at that right.
Yeah. No, that's good.
doing me a heckin' concern
March
over
of progress.
Uh-oh.
It's time to enter the next era.
No, I don't
When
like
I cast
this
this
era.
for its overload cost. You may cast a spell for its if you do change its text by replacing all instances of target with each. So let me read what it says now. Choose each artifact creature you control. For each creature chosen this way, create a token that's a copy of it.
More. Well, what if she had
Time
more?
to make some room, boys. This is gonna
Here.
take me a long
I'm out of
time.
tokens.
I've
I'm
got
sorry.
copies. I've got
Conceding
copies.
is at sorcery speed.
Copy.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3,
There you go. You
4,
can use any of
5.
those.
I don't think we have enough tokens to do this.
I mean, I've got other tokens.
I
that
mean,
are-
I'm not a fan
This
of the
is-
dice thing, but if we have to do the dice thing,
This
we have
is
to do
5
the dice
more
thing.
of these guys.
Okay.
Don't even get me started on what the number is yet, because I'm gonna do that at the
I've
end.
got 2 aliens and a zombie.
I need 3 more Thopters. That can be them. This one's sick though. I mean, all of these guys are gonna be sick,
Thank
Yeah.
God.
but I gotta put them next to each other.
But all the
It's
others
going
aren't.
to- yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't see.
She's blinded.
Does anybody have any more token cards?
Nope.
I've got 1, 2, 3. I'm
I mean,
gonna be
just
getting
count.
back 2 of them though.
Just
so let me
count.
grab 2.
Okay. And I need one more actually. Sorry.
One more token.
Yeah.
Well,
Here's
this,
our
That'll
radiation.
use. That'll work.
This is an advertisement for the secret
That'll work.
layers. And it's there.
Perfect.
You guys are gonna have to come up with a really mind-blowing conversation for a minute.
You have to do a lot of math.
These guys are all sick, but it's going to change this number.
that's fine. You want to just you just have to count up how many artifacts you have, right?
Nick, tell me in detail about Necron.
And
lore.
add a 1/1 because another one of these entered.
65 million years ago.
From our time or from whenever Warhammer
Pretty sure it's
time
23.
is?
I mean, Warhammer
think
time
that you might be
is
right. Okay, so
40,000
1, 2, 3,
years
4, 5,
roughly
6.
in the future. So,
Okay, so
on the
20,000
grand scheme
in
of
our.
things- in the grand scheme of things, 65 million is 65 million. Don't worry about it. It's a rounding
7.
error.
Got it.
It's over here.
Oh, thank you.
I
so
counted.
8,
The Necrons
9, 10,
used to be a race of the Necron tier, which were
15.
alive creatures
Sure.
who
25,
were
30.
basically ancient Egyptians in
Wait,
space.
I didn't do that right.
No.
15,
Cool.
20,
They are
21,
alive,
22,
basically sucked.
23,
Uh,
24.
That
Yep,
heavy
that's right.
radiation
Okay,
That's
suns,
right.
no
I didn't
live
know
past
that those were
20,
artifacts
et
because they were
cetera.
blue.
Yeah.
That's what was
Well,
confusing.
there are these
This is the
weird
weird one that's like
extra
everything.
dimensional
All right,
creatures
so
that show
24.
up called
Yep.
Catan
Okay,
that
then
are very
plus
powerful,
2
Okay.
like godlike
from
powerful,
these
and
guys.
they're
'cause
like,
now
Okay.
there's 2 of them.
we'll
So
make
2.
a deal with us.
So then this
we will
is-
make a
that's
deal with
26.
you to bring you out of this
Yes.
terrible hell you're in. We will make you strong,
Okay, cool.
and we will.
We got the number.
Oh.
What is it?
Each one of these is 26, 26.
26, 26. Okay, so each one of them could kill me, and you have like 12.
And I have menace on all of them.
Oh, okay.
So if you
Do
send.
it.
Oh, and this one is 2.
But half of them are sick.
Half of them are
Well,
6.
she's got 5
6.
floating.
This one flies.
Okay, she's got 6. And if you send 3 and 3,
I mean, you can
I
just
think that
chump
would do
block
it.
them with 3 things.
they got menace though.
These guys are sick.
Doesn't
but
matter,
You, gotta
they-
stay
you
there
still
or I'll
trump
forget
block
what
them.
You are.
No, but I'm saying she would because you have how many creatures do you have up right now?
I don't know who she's attacking, so that's difficult. To
I'm saying
say.
she
I
could split
think
both
I'm
ways. I
gonna
think she can
be
win the game.
splitting Here. Do you have a flyer, dear?
I do not.
And you're tapped out?
Not for creatures, but for mana, yeah.
Okay. Just the flyer, I think, is going to go to Jen.
Yeah.
26 damage.
And then the rest.
And then the rest will,
How
Go
many? How many are coming?
where'd the calculator go?
No, just count your cards.
Okay, 1,
5,
2,
26,
3,
Because
4,
26.
each of them kills me, so all that matters is how many are there.
26 times 5.
No.
no.
Individual cards.
Oh,
Because
there's
each
5.
one is death. They all have player death touch, so it doesn't matter. Because that's
Yes.
how big the
Oh,
number
okay.
is. So just count how
1,
many.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And they have menace.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I live.
He's in the game.
Okay.
Scare off!
How does he do it?
Scare off!
Nice.
Okay.
So Jen's dead.
I am dead.
Jen is dead.
As I said, I don't know why. Like, I was literally just hanging on to see what was going to happen.
Okay.
But you did better than I did. You did great.
Let me arrange things.
I'll take my radiation token back if you
Oh,
still
I
have
forgot
that.
to do this in my excitement. That's okay.
Radiation?
No, I was gonna put the cranial plating on one of them.
Oh, well, yeah.
You would have still chump
I would have still
blocked it.
chump blocked
Yeah.
every
So
single
that's
one of them.
Nothing
Okay.
changed.
It doesn't
Urza's
matter
up.
because each one of them kills me, so.
Wait. I still have another flying one of these.
You sent
You
it
sent
after
to
me.
Jen.
Jen.
No. I have
No,
2.
it has so many
Oh, this
sickness.
one's sick.
Yeah.
You're right. Oh my gosh. There's so many cards. Okay, so this one stays up. This one is tapped.
Nick, you've got one turn.
I have one turn.
You
These
got
See what
ones
happens.
Yo,
stay
one
up.
turn.
This one just got created, so it was still up. These ones stay up.
I don't know if I have enough. We'll see.
These ones stay.
It'll
They're
depend what you
tapped.
draw.
They're tapped.
7 damage is all you
This
gotta
guy's
do.
tapped.
It's
This
easy.
guy's up. I'll move it here.
How many flying things do you have?
If you have anything with trample or direct damage.
These guys are up.
I'm playing
Is this
black.
right?
There's no direct damage.
This is impossible for you to read. I'm so sorry.
No. It's like tap the things that are tapped, and the things that are not tapped, and that's all that matters.
Okay. This is her.
I'm sorry.
This is her.
Okay.
She flies. She's got 26.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm here.
This is her. I'm sorry.
This is her. I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and. How many guys do you have?
Total?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Rules as written, a player can concede at any time, but we do house rule concede at sorcery speed
Oh, yeah.
because it's a little nicer.
Let people do their
Yeah,
things.
let the people have fun with their
Oh,
decks
party,
like
yeah,
they
of
wanna.
course.
So
Excuse me. Okay. And then I'm going to, because I might as well
I'm always
Just
afraid
tap
of leaving my stuff
this
on-
one.
on sleeve. I'm afraid something's gonna happen.
Cranial plating. We'll go
I normally
onto
play with sleeves, so
one
it
of the
makes me sad
flyers.
that sleeves might not work in here.
this flyer.
They make matte dragon shields.
I think I need to
so
buy.
might give a shot of- I
So
might
this
give those
flyer is just
Mine are matte dragon shields.
24
shots.
plus
It's
24,
immaterial.
48 plus the 2. This guy's a 50.
It doesn't
Sure.
matter.
Yeah, man.
That's fine.
Of course he is.
All right.
He can
and-
block a
Oh
1/1.
wait, I need to. Only one of them dealt combat damage, so I get 1 card.
Yes.
That my hand
The one
is up
that hit
again.
Jen. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's blue. This is blue. This is how much you play blue.
4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. I believe that. Don't put it up again. My turn is done. These guys are on
Good luck.
I don't know if I can do it. We'll find out. So, how many cards do you have on tap right now? How many creatures do you have on tap?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
How many have flying?
This one and all these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7.
It's
Apply.
I have to really see what I
Maybe get a
here.
board wipe.
Let's see if I get Heart of the Cards here.
Oh, there's a head turn. Are the cards hearted?
Huh.
Ooh.
All right. So,
Okay.
Nick's got that thing he's doing.
no,
Oh,
it still doesn't work.
No?
Hmm.
Still doesn't work.
What's your ability of your land?
It's mill 4 cards, return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
You're so stressed about this precon not
I
not
know.
being upgraded.
Well, I was so stressed because I haven't even read it before. Like,
Yeah.
I had no idea what's in there. This is insane.
This has also all happened after Jen sniped your commander like 3 times.
Yes.
Like
Well,
it
can
did
you
go
blame
crazy.
us?
No,
No,
I'm
not
not.
at all.
I'm saying like that's crazy how hard it went off even after being
is.
like halted.
That's it. All right. So we're gonna go
Can you get me?
possibly. I think so. I think I got you.
Oh,
right, so I've
7
got-
damage.
3, 4, 5. Technically
Don't
just
your
one of those
mana
ones.
tap for 2?
The lands do, not the artifact.
Okay.
Tap Exile Tomb Fortress, mill 4 cards, return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate as a sorcery. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I care who these are. I think I want that guy. Yes, I want that guy. Triarch Stalker enters the battlefield.
Oh wow.
At the beginning of the combat on your turn, choose an opponent. Creatures attacking the last chosen player have a menace. That's what I need.
Okay.
Ooh.
That'll probably.
That will let me sneak by, and then the true thing that will matter the most is pay to my cranial
Pick
plating,
another one on my end step.
equip
Sorry.
it to the Nightbringer.
I made another construct on my end step. I'm just sliding it in there.
Oh, there's more things.
It's just
Just
one.
one more.
It's just one. It's just
Okay.
one. It's just one. It's just one.
Attack with everything. They all have menace. You have
Okay.
to block them with 2.
So what's the number?
The number is
You put cranial
1,
plating
2,
in.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. I don't think that I can. How
Well,
much? Well, what's the damage?
yeah.
I'm gonna lateral the cranial plating to whoever you don't block, and that's gonna be enough to knock you out.
Nice.
He did it!
Wow.
How did he do it?
Wow. What a crazy game.
That was the most tense game.
Wait, can I also lateral the cranial too?
If you have 2 floating black.
Yeah, then you can.
I've got one.
Well, even
No,
if
that's sorcery speed. That's what the 2 black is for.
Oh,
Yeah.
even
okay.
if you do lateral it, you just kill one of my attackers extra good, and
Extra
my guy who
good.
gets through to you is the one who does all
Yeah.
the damage. So
So how much does lateral? How much does the cranium do?
the cranial, it's 1 for every artifact I control, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. For each
Yep.
artifact
the
I control,
ring.
which is
That's
like
why
everything.
The sleeve was driving me crazy. I was using one of my sleeves to store the ring, and I was going insane thinking I'd lost a card when I had not lost a card.
Oh my god.
Good job.
Good
man.
job, Nick.
Good game.
Yeah.
Good game, everybody.
Dude, freaking Commander is every bit as chaotic.
Commander
as I
is
thought it would be.
absolutely insane. And even though I wound up winning that, it was only because of politics, where you
Yeah.
were terrifying and you were more terrifying somehow. And then I'm just kind of like, well, geez, my army of like 11 freaking dudes don't matter. Like, I think I literally got like the most powerful cards in the entire Commander deck all out.
Yeah. I mean, it took you milling like half your life.
And I
right,
built
too.
everything to
Yeah.
get it. And it's like, oh my God, and I still barely squeaked it out. That was make or break. If
Yeah.
I didn't get that one thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Really, you owe the entire thing to me because I saved your Commander. So really, this is my victory.
You know what? Sure, I'll give it to you. Yeah,
All right, congratulations, Jen! She did it!
I want my Pyrrhic victory. Actually, this game goes to Sully because I have never seen anybody use so many counters
Oh
in
my
any
gosh.
and tokens in any Magic game. Like, I've been playing this game for a very, very long time, and that is the most insane board
Oh.
I have ever seen in my entire 25 years. I've never seen a board scare me
thank
this
you.
much.
Oh my gosh. Dude,
My
this
legacy.
is insane.
This deck
Thank you.
I
is
should have just thrown the flyer
bonkers.
at you, but I thought that maybe I could get you.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Thanks guys for being on the first episode
of
for this.
Mothman the repeat of Mothman
Oh my
Redux.
God. Yes, really.
Honestly, I really like Mothman now. I kind of feel bad like judging him the way I did.
If you
I
want to
don't.
play him one time,
I don't feel bad at all. Mothman is kind of like, hey, just let him do his thing. His thing is he hits you for 8 damage. That's his thing.
he can definitely. I can
A
commander
flying-
damage someone out
yeah.
pretty quick with
Mhm.
him.
I kind of felt that way about him, which is why I judged him kind of unfairly at the beginning.
Rightly. You judged him rightly.
But I could have gotten you. That's what I kept saying. Could have gotten him out early, and we wouldn't be here where we are now. Well, thanks everyone for joining.
Come join us next time when Nick gets ganged up on.
Again.
All right, guys. Next
Immediately.
time, I'm on Sully's side the entire time.
I need
Yay!
I need to play a different deck or I'm just dead. That's all there is to it.
That's
He's gonna be like,
that's how I
"Remember-
feel every time.
Remember what you did. I
Uh,
earned this.
If you like what we do here, you can support us on Patreon at UGT Show, Patreon and Ko-fi. Ko-fi's a little better if you can, but it will happily accept it either way.
If you don't like what we do here, we're gonna do it anyway.
We're doing it anyway, kind of regardless. $5 a month, you get access to our post shows for our actual play shows that we do. I don't really know.
These are actual.
These are actual
This
play.
is a real thing we're doing.
But speaking of actual play, we also play Pathfinder and Starfinder on this channel. Thank you so much for the clean. We are on Saturdays. We have Strange Aeons. You can see Sully on that show.
She's pretty strange, but I like her.
Ooh, and she's an Aeon.
Wait, what?
For Pathfinder second, they play Pathfinder second edition conversion of the Strange Aeons Path. Currently, they're on a boat or something.
Or are we?
You never can be too sure with Strange Aeons.
Never be too sure with those boats. On Wednesdays, we have our Secrets Between the Stars show. That's Starfinder. Me
You're
and
also
Sully
on
are
a
on
boat,
that.
That's
right?
also me on
We're
that.
on a space boat for that one.
Ah.
Currently, the crew is in an asteroid being chased by several men.
You
so
should get back to your boat. Sounds like it's a
Yes.
safer place.
That's boat seems a lot nicer right now. Check that out. That'll be 7 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. And follow us on social media at UGT Show on everything. Follow us on TikTok before it gets banned. So we
Yes.
will.
I can't wait.
We will be back in 2 weeks with another episode of Tapped Out with some more decks, and it should be more fun. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw more money at this stupid game and see what happens.
It's gonna be
Please,
great.
This is why I did it, to get more people into Magic.
I mean, I have nothing but money and time and no children, so this is just how.
Excellent.
The cat is very cheap to feed, let me tell you.
No, I spent hundreds of dollars on her too.
The cat doesn't even need Magic cards. It's all
That's
good.
what you think.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Have a good night.